How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? Wait.
Wow, my waiting room babies.
Over,
love
baby. What's up, babies?
Love my babies. Love my babies.
Yo.
So excited to see my babies this week.
What's going
After
on?
that, after yesterday, the babies need to get together. The babies need a congregation. This is a very emotional congregation. We're going to get together. We're going to talk to it.
Hey, Amish, I got something for you.
Tell me.
Ready? Oh, guys, we're already having internet issues, by the way.
Oh my God. My Rogers, I called him like twice this week.
All right, guys, whatever. What's going on? I started way off key. What's up?
Billy G.
How you doing at home?
We got to talk about it. This is it's too emotional in the community.
It's not my love.
Billy Jean is not my love. Yeah, very disrespectful.
What's going
I feel
on,
like that
guys?
Song. I feel like that
How
song.
you doing? Astrology gang. That's what they're saying in chat. Astrology gang.
Astrology gang.
Astrology gang. Listen.
He meant astronomy. On that, I'm going to give him 1 point there. He meant astronomy.
That's an elective. Astrology, that's an elective.
He goes, no. He meant astronomy. You know what he meant. I don't want to come in. Wasn't expecting to come in here on Billie Jean's side. I thought he was very rude. Very rude.
Tell me what you thought. Tell me what you thought.
So rude, dude. He started saying, at one point, he just picked up the phone. He goes, yeah, I'm on this podcast. I'm destroying this guy. Yeah, he sucks. I'm just destroying him on the podcast. He totally, just jump in the podcast. You'll see it. I'm dunking on him hard.
There are so many memes to come of this.
I don't even know what. The phone? Did someone call him?
Oh my God.
Or do you think he just picked it up? I don't even know. I don't know. What a drama.
What's the best line from this video? What's the best line from this video? I think it might be this.
Is this? I honestly believe you're gonna delete this video after because you are getting murdered. Like this is not going good for you in any capacity. Like,
I feel the opposite.
Oh no.
I feel the opposite, bud.
Then you should rewatch the fuck out of this because I'm telling you. Oh no.
I feel the opposite, bud.
Then you should rewatch the fuck out of this because.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so.
You're gonna delete this video after because
this is why he came in. I thought he was a charming, nice guy. I thought he had a business. I thought he was the king of San Diego advertising. That's what I thought. I thought he just does ads in San Diego. No big deal. That's why we never said anything bad.
Can we talk about the biggest, the funniest moment of all of this, which is okay. I now have a theory about what's going on because. Amish, I'm perplexed. Can I explain why I'm perplexed for a second real quick?
No,
okay.
Same.
Let me tell you what's going on. Wait, let's get a picture of the congregation. By the way, welcome back, guys, to the drip. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, we're going hot into this Billie Jean.
We're just jumping into it. And listen, I don't approve of anybody. I think we should keep it all here. Don't go to his page. That's lame. It's cringe.
Yeah, no.
Just keep it here. It's a fun time.
It's a fun time.
And you know what? At least he came on the show.
You know what?
Yeah.
And look, you guys know he meant astronomy. You know he meant.
Okay, come on.
He meant astronomy. He made a mistake on the word, guys. It's the only point I have for him. It's honestly, that's the only. He meant astronomy. He didn't think in his head the Capricorn shit. They teach Capricorn.
Listen, but can I tell you what's perplexing me? Can I tell you what's perplexing me?
Tell me.
The people, it's like a theme. The people who I go after the least get the most offended. Let me tell you about John Crestani. Can I have more respect for John Crestani, people like Ty Lopez. Even Ty Lopez takes criticism very well. These guys, people rip on him and they go, oh, okay, whatever. It's like water off the duck's back. They don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. But then I go after some of these guys who get so upset. And I look back at my video, I'm like, what did I say about these guys? It must have been horrible. And when literally our take on Billie Jean before this video, I think he looked honestly good. He's one of the best looking gurus on our show. We were just kind of he kind of like made some funny ads we liked, whatever. And then he's come on the show. And so I thought we were going to have just a backstory because I wanted to give you some backstory for the recap. I thought we were going to have sort of a calm conversation about we disagree on some things, but let's hash it out. Right?
Yeah. This guy came in, ding, 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 yelling.
I honestly believe you're going to delete this video after because you are getting murdered.
I honestly
There's a guy on
believe you're going to delete this video later because you're getting murdered.
Yeah, you look stupid. Make sure you delete it. You look stupid right now. Yeah, he was rude, man. This is a tactic, though. I've seen the guy do this on Indian television. He has people come on for debates, and if you're not pro-India, he goes, "Oh, I didn't know I had Sanjay Jinping on my show. What's wrong, Sanjay? You look tired. You look like you're losing your mind. Are you okay? Call a doctor. Call a doctor." I swear to God, he does this on national television in India. That's what this guy's doing to you, though. These are like classic tactics. He's like putting you down. He's like personally insulting you, and like that's the problem with it. That's why the comments were so anti. And I thought,
I think he could have come. I think he could have come in cool, and like it would have all been fine.
I thought he was very charming. I was very disappointed in him. I thought he was a cool guy. I thought he was like such a fun, charming guy. His name's Billie Jean.
I know. I thought it's somebody who could take a joke. Like obviously the joke, the name is a play on Billie Jean. I thought, oh, that's cool. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Wild. Really wild. And listen, $8 before we get into the rest of them. $8 Canadian from Andrew Willis. This is for Coffee Sheer Patience yesterday. Well done.
Yes.
Hums the word. Steven brought the heat on him. He used the Kevin O'Leary line on the Sifu. Oh, this is gonna go bad for you. I want you to know that.
No. But then you got to tell him that like after this one, you do his. And he goes, I'm not going to post it because my audience will go too ham on you.
No. So yeah, afterwards, I'm like, I thought he was going to re-upload the live stream. He goes, well, I'm not going to re-upload that because, my audience is going to go too crazy on you. So I was like, okay, well, like, do you want to do the podcast? Initially, he goes, no. And I say, okay, that's fine. Like, we don't have to do the podcast. Thanks for coming on, da-da-da. And then he goes, no, wait, let's do the podcast. Like an hour after. I don't know, sometime after. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll do I wanted to do his podcast because I kind of felt bad that we only did my stream. Whatever. We agreed to do both. So I was like, let's go on. And I thought, again, his podcast just went up. I thought it was going to be like, I thought he would have seen the comments and seen, look, let's calm down. Let's do a little bit let's recalibrate, right? Recalibrate on trying to talk sensibly, and realize it kind of went off the rails. Maybe that was because you were angry from the get-go. Let's cool it. It's been an hour. Like, let's calm down, right? From the start of the video, he's like, yeah, this is going to be a bit different because, your audience is a bunch of 16 to 13-year-olds. My audience is a bunch of adults. I said, what? I said, no, actually, I'm pretty sure I have some adults in my audience. I've seen my demographics. No. You don't have any adults. It's all kids, right? Like, it's just all, I was just trolling on your podcast. That's what he said. I just came on to troll. Whatever.
It's like intimidation. And he's recording this. This is how he's introducing you? Or this is how you guys go, like, right before you go on the recording?
This is before, but also he says it on the show. I don't know where exactly. But he's like,
rude.
It's just a bunch of 16 to 13-year-olds. I have real business people on my show. And I was like, I bet you have a bunch of kids, actually, on your show. And I bet I actually have more adults. He goes, no, not possible. So I'm like, okay, like, let's do it. What are we going to talk about? He's like, well, we're just going to, like, clear the air, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, fine. Amish, it's the same exact conversation. I mean, it's like he introduces me. He's like, I saw this hurt guy, Coffeezilla. It's the start of it, I think, is like, wait,
didn't he say scumbag? Didn't he call you a scummy?
No.
Scummy guy?
He said, I think he said at some point that, like, I scam people or something.
Yeah, you're the real scam. You're the real scam.
Somebody that it affect. Which I was like, that's unbelievable that you could think that.
One of the points that he screamed over several times was like, you make your money on YouTube, so you're making money, so then you're the real scam. Like, it doesn't even, it's like, come on, guys.
I charge nothing. You charge, I don't know what he charges, but these guys are charging $2,000.
Yeah, screaming.
It was great.
I thought he was.
One point that I thought was interesting is he's like, you don't show the other side of the story. You don't show the other side of the story. That's fake news. He's got a big problem with fake news.
Right.
And I was like, buddy, your industry for decades has been showing one side of the story. I'm just a guy talking about an entire industry. And I'm saying, and I don't look, they say I generalize too much. I caveat all the time. Okay. But I say, a lot of this industry doesn't show you this dark side. There's a dark side of this industry. So I'm showing the other side by definition. And then as soon as I say anything, he goes, well, hey, that's unfair. And I'm like, you've been cherry picking testimonials, the 1% testimonials for years.
Yeah.
And then when I do it, it's like, oh, that's out of line.
Oh, dude.
Can I show you some of the memes people made? It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, let's look at the memes. I loved how he was so rude, and then he accused you of doing the things that he was doing. Always got you on the run. You know, like this psychological tactics of these conversations is like he's just setting. It's all power moves. It's all setting up like I'm over you.
But I felt like right. No, that's right. There was a good feeling of like I'm better than you and arrogance. I don't know if that was just me that felt that, but there was this weird feeling of like, oh, this guy thinks he's like a dad or something like that. I was like, there's this weird like son quality to all you guys are gonna understand one day, and we're like, no, we won't, dude. You got it wrong, buddy.
He's gonna
check us out. Hey, broke. Billy, I think Hitler's bad. How can you say that? Have you ever had a conversation with
him? Billy Jean. No, he's disappointed. he really.
There are a bunch of memes about it.
The amazing.
Some of them are just funny, like straight up funny. Join the subreddit, guys. Good memes on the subreddit right now.
Good memes on the subreddit. That's great.
This one's called Billy the Bully. Coffeezilla, Hitler was evil. Did you ever meet Hitler to personally to critique him? I hang out with him every day.
Rage level 9,000.
Obviously, that's a joke. Obviously, Billie Jean does not do that. It's just we're just trolling around.
People
guys.
Are trolling. It's fine. It's just jokes. Yeah, he's gonna get so offended. I can't believe he got offended from just the ads are a little cringe. And I didn't even mean that as an insult.
He's like, come to my house. He goes, come to my house. Come to my house and say that to my face. I'm like, look, what is this? I'm just a guy talking on the internet. I'm telling you, people, it's very interesting. Like I said, number one, I think the softer you go, the more offended they get for some reason. Like I need to go back to the Cristani days where I was just ripping and calling people straight up scammers. Because now that I'm like trying to like be like very balanced and nuanced, I'm like saying like, you know what? Actually, if you're mostly serving business, I have no problem with you. Da, da, da. Like actually, you know, this is just like a more expensive book. I don't like it, but you know, do what you want. Now that I do that, people are freaking out. People are freaking out. Back when I used to just go ham and just go, this guy's a scam, blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
They were fine. People would
what a
just
change.
come on the show.
This is so funny in the universe, in the Coffeezilla universe, because now this is the point where you're crossing over to like, if I'm not mean to them, they get out of line. They start talking back to the sheriff. You don't talk back. It's like if you gotta almost like, well, be careful because he's doing a lot of manipulative psychological tactics. And look, it's all unconscious behavior, a lot of it. Like he's accusing you the whole time. I love just how much he just does these rants. Do you know how much money I make? Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. How come I have 300 millionaires in my class right now? Oh, how come I have 250 millionaires around the world that say Billie Jean is the one who made me? And without Billie Jean, I'd be nothing. I never made any money. How come that? What? Oh, and you know? You know how much money I make? Like he did these rants. I got millions. Like he's talking about, and then as soon as you said something, like you're trying to bring up a stat, like dude, the whole conversation, he's like, I'm rich, how dare you, whatever. Then at some point you're trying to bring up this stat, you just explain the stat about like, you just say the word billionaires. You say like, billionaires have you're just trying to say billion, whatever, right? And just Billie Jean goes, oh, is money all that matters? Oh, here we go. Money's all that matters to you, huh? Money's all that matters. Is this the meaning? Is this the worth of a man, Stephen? How much money is in the bank account? That is all the worth of a man, Stephen? Is that how you measure? No, we measure from what is in the soul, Stephen. Not just how much money is in the bank account. And then like, dude, literally 2 seconds later, he goes, yeah, how come I got 200 millionaires on my bankroll right now, idiot? Like he's wild.
I kind of felt like a lot of the thing was very gaslighting. Like it was like, on the one hand, it was like, yeah, I'm rich, you're broke. And then it was like, well, is money all that matters, Stephen? Why are we talking about billionaires now? And then it was like, you have a business. You're profiting from a business, Stephen. I was like, yeah, I'm kind of more of an entertainer, but I guess you could call my business a business. And then he does that. And then right when it's convenient, he goes, and you don't even have a business, so why are you teaching people? It's like, wait a second, you told me I have a business. He's like, do you pay taxes to the IRS? You got a business, Stephen. Yeah, and then I was like, oh, fine. And then he goes, well, why are you giving people advice when you don't have a business? And I was like, yeah. Listen, one of the best memes to come out of it is Find the Clip. Did you guys see
Find the Clip? I love this. Yeah, let's watch. This is so good.
Literally, there was only 6 that we played at the very beginning. We put them in the fucking intro.
Where's Johnny? It's poor Johnny, dude.
Where's Johnny?
Oh my gosh, dude. Poor Johnny was getting ripped to shreds.
Play the clip, Johnny.
The motherfucking clip. He says that basically anyone fucking advertising is a scam. We just listened to it fucking 4 seconds ago. Find the joint. We'll circle back to it. Give Johnny time to find that.
Yeah.
But damn.
That's fine.
He said that's fine.
Find the clip, Johnny.
Go ahead,
so first
We
of all,
gotta play from earlier.
clip,
Remember
Johnny.
when he goes,
Second,
hey,
man.
cool it for a second. To you?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah,
We
that's right,
got-
yeah.
Play the
That's
clip,
so
Johnny.
good.
Just give him a second, man. Let's breathe. You out here rushing stuff. I got time. I'm good.
You're bringing
Breathe,
energy.
Steven.
You're bringing
I
energy to
got
this
time. Yeah,
conversation.
bring energy because I think there's some.
Dude,
Pump the brakes.
how
Breathe.
funny was that debate?
Will you pump the brakes, Steven?
Listen,
Let
it
breathe.
wasn't
Give
very
Johnny a second.
edifying. I do wish there was some more like actual back and forth, but as far as sheer entertainment value, I think it was off the charts.
It's amazing.
But
It's
there was
amazing.
there's nothing you could have learned from that. And that's what I was hoping the podcast would have been, is like us now going and hashing out our differences. Instead, it was just like, once again, this thing of, I mean, it just felt like ad hominems over and over and over. And I kept trying to tell him that. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, do you think this is I don't know. There was this weird vibe to the whole thing.
Yeah, well, it reminds me of Trump, like how Trump argues too. And what these guys do is like they're so in the moment that they only want to win this second of the argument. They don't care what they said 2 seconds ago. So they're literally flipping from like I make millions to like, is this all you care about? Dude, the pump the brakes. He's screaming. At this point, he's screaming at you. He's screaming at the guy, and he goes, "Steven, hey, pump the brakes. Give Johnny a second." What's this tactic of Steven, hey, it's like he yells at, hey, Johnny, get the clip, you idiot. And we'll circle back and do the thing. Give him a minute. Hey, cool it. Give him a minute. Johnny, get the clip. Can you cool it? Steven, calm it down. So it's like always just whatever in this moment works for me is like the angle I take. There's no consistency.
Did you find the clip? Literally, there was only 6 that we played in the very beginning. We put them in the fucking intro.
You playing some clip right now?
Bro,
we can't hear.
We are playing a clip.
We couldn't hear him, and he kept saying, "Play the clip again, play the clip again." Oh my gosh, dude, it's so funny.
So funny, and then it's so like low volume.
By the way, when I put up a clip, this is what he says. He goes like this. Wait for it. He goes, this is me pulling up a clip after he's put up a ton of clips. He goes, I pull up a clip.
Yeah.
How long did you prep this speech? You wrote up your clip and everything. How long did you prep this shit? You feel good?
You feel good?
You feel good about yourself?
You feel good about yourself?
Really? You prepped a bunch of clips. You prepared for this.
He goes, yeah, you feel good, Mr. Con Artist?
And then
You got
earlier
prepared.
he's like, we have 17 audio clips all stacked up.
He always did that to you. And then he even accused you of projecting. That's crazy.
Oh
He
my
projected
gosh.
all of his evil shit on you. And then to top it all, the cherry on top, he said, Steven, I think you're projecting. Wow. Baby.
The whole time. He said, you're hurt, aren't you? And I go, no. He goes, yeah, you're hurt. And then he goes, you dropped out of chemical engineering. I was like, I didn't drop out of chemical engineering. And he goes, you dropped out, didn't you? And I go, no, I didn't drop out, Billy. And then when we go to his podcast, he goes, and that's what he did. Tell him how you chased YouTube after you dropped out of chemical engineering. I was like, you know that I didn't drop out.
You said that? I did not drop out.
Oh my gosh. It's just like this Twilight Zone.
Yeah, man. Honestly,
how long
he went,
did you
but
prep
I
this
thought he was
speech?
just a charming
How
local
long did you
businessman.
prep this speech?
check it out.
It's interesting because actually Charlemagne the God.
How long did you prep this speech? You wrote up your clip and everything. How long did you prep this shit? You feel good?
You feel good?
You feel good about yourself? You feel good about yourself? This is how you get the millions of dollars on your YouTube?
God, this is so
This is how you
great.
make your money, huh? This is how you make your money. This is how you make your money. With your call-out clips. Saving people's lives from scams.
Oh man.
Saving some sucker is about to
man.
make a guy like me rich, and you come and save them. That's what you did for a living? That's what you did?
That's what you like to do. Is that how you like to live your life?
It's helping people. Is that how you get your rocks off?
Oh man.
Yeah, I do. I enjoy
Did you
helping
prep-
people. Yeah.
Oh gosh, dude. What do you guys think? Let's read chat a little bit, huh?
Let's read some chats.
Let's
This
read
is
some
so funny.
chats, dude. That was so entertaining.
Helping people, huh? That's what gets your jollies off, you sicko. It's like, what is he talking about? Yes, I like helping people. It's like,
oh man.
sometimes these guys are like mad at you for being like nice or something. Like they're like, what are you, Mr. Good Boy? That's communism. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know why he thinks how he turned you into the scam. You're preventing people from getting scammed. And this whole conversation, it's like you're on the back foot because he comes in so hard on the offensive. And this is also very Trump. Like they're always on the offensive in the conversation, even in every moment. Everything is like, I control. That's why he's like, no, come to my house at the last second. He's like pulling these tactics of like, come to my Zoom meeting.
Oh, yeah, that's something people don't know. So we had planned to do, maybe I should explain this. So when he reached out, what the point was I was making the first part of the video, which it already was off the rails, was that we made a couple soft videos on him. Again, soft. We were like kind of jabbing him, whatever. No, and he goes, he freaks out and he goes, we're going to have some words, blah, blah, blah. You're not going to say that to my face. So that's what I meant when I said he called me out, because he was like, we're going to have some words. I said, okay, that's fine.
Right.
So then he reaches out and he goes, do my podcast. I said, that's fine. I'll do your podcast, but let's do my live stream too. And let's do it together. We'll just co-stream it, right? We'll just like co-host, whatever. So we kind of go back and forth. He wants to only do the podcast. I say, no, we're going to do it in my stream too. You're the one who called me out, whatever. Saying we're going to talk. I'm not going to say that to his face, right? So then his assistant, he goes, work through my assistant. So I say, fine, we can work through your assistant. So I work through this person, this kind person, very kind assistant. And this person says, hey, send me a Zoom link for our meeting. So I send him a Zoom link. Like a couple minutes before, I get this new Zoom link that they're telling me to join. And I'm like, no, we're doing it in my what are you talking about? I already have everything set up. And it was this power move of like, no, you come to my Zoom meeting. And I was like, no, we set this up through your assistant that you told me to set it up through. We're going to do my Zoom meeting. So that's why when he came in, he was like, we're not doing it the way we planned. Yes, we were. He just he tried to pass it off to his assistant. His assistant, I guess, messed up. I don't know if they messed up, but like they agreed to do it mine. Anyway,
I think this is power move central. It seems like, because when you watch the Trump documentary, it's like they don't even know they're doing it. They do these weird power moves. They don't even tell people. Like, I don't think his assistant knew even. I think he just gets on the call and he goes, no. You're supposed to come in mine. Liar.
$4.99. Billy was so detestable. I only made it halfway through. You have more patience than me. I don't know what was up. I think that was like a weird moment for him. But again, I thought his podcast would be a lot calmer and it still felt like so aggressive. I was like, can we just pump the brakes a little bit? Like, it's fine.
The motherfucking clip, he says that basically anyone fucking advertising is a scam.
Where's the clip?
We just listened to it fucking 4 seconds ago. Find the joint. We'll circle back to it. Give Johnny time to find that. But then...
So charming. Like, he's got a great voice. Like, he's a great presenter. Like, honestly, we did not really hate this guy even. You don't have a diss video on
Johnny! Can we get an F in chat for poor Johnny? Johnny needs the clip.
Johnny!
Can you imagine the stress of being Johnny?
Dude, he's just saying, he's just saying the F word to you. Oh, man, my internet connection's unstable. Sorry. This sucks. But he's saying the F word repeatedly to you and his staff. So it's like, it's aggressive, man. I mean, it's not.
He's also cursing a lot. I don't know what was like the big deal. I thought, not that you can't, but when you're in a conversation with somebody else, typically it's like, I don't know. Kind of rude. No?
I thought it was very rude. He said F you, just a personal direct F you to you, maybe like 19 times. Like, you couldn't even hear it because you're trying to talk at the same time, but he's screaming over you, and part of it is just swear words.
Look at this. Look at this. And
I got audio clips for days that we can fucking bump over here. I'll put it on my podcast, y'all.
Yeah, sure.
Listen, I got audio clips of you for days saying things like, why should...
I got audio clips of you for days. Yeah. And then he goes, how long did you prep this? You feel good about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Dude, but he's got you on the run, though. You know what I'm saying? You won because you're righteous. And it's a hard fight to fight, dude. But it's always like, hey, like you it's hard to avoid the manipulation a little bit. It's a little gaslighting.
I mean, it's like you have to constantly. No, here's the thing. Chat saw right through it. I mean, that's the thing, is you just had to look at chat once, and it's like, it's
okay.
Like, if you just scream and yell, it doesn't make you win an argument. That's not how you win an argument.
No.
And then taking a fake phone call, by the way.
Yeah, doing a podcast. This guy sucks. Yeah, don't worry about it. No, I'm destroying him. I'm dunking on him. He should delete it. You should delete it. It's stupid. You look stupid.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
And like, you should delete this shit. I gotta go, bro.
Where's the first delete? Where's the first? Oh, here it is.
I honestly believe you're gonna delete this video after because.
Look at this. Hold on. Let's get this in. Let's get this actually loaded up, please. Can we get this?
Manipulation tactics.
Let's get you smaller, Amish. You're breaking the people's line of sight here. Line of sight.
Because you are getting murdered. Like this is not going good for you in any capacity. Like
I feel the opposite.
I feel the opposite. I feel the opposite.
Then you should rewatch the fuck out of this because I'm telling you, man. I guarantee you, your own followers are like, damn, what the fuck we been doing?
He's just doing roasting. It's great performance art. I mean, he is.
Gosh, dude.
He's like charming. He's an artist. I guarantee he used to be a speaker or something. The guy can talk, and he just comes up with these roasts.
This is not a good look. What are you talking
about? No,
it's
not a good look. It doesn't make any sense the way he's doing it. Like he's just doing it in the wrong place. He's treating this like a fight.
If he had done this in the right attitude, whatever, I think he could have had a point. But unfortunately, he did not.
He could have
came out the gates. People were putting F's in chat for Johnny. Where's the? Okay, just got a super chat. $4.99. Rob Sandy, keep it up. Thanks, man.
Thanks. Nice graphic.
People are saying he's drunk. I don't think he was drunk.
I feel like cocaine. Like
no. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I mean, look, these guys are jacked up on life, man. They believe in themselves.
I think
hard.
he's jacked up. Clearly, he's jacked up on life, but he's not. No.
He is like a Donnie J. He is like a Trump, where like they're just energy, man. They just have a lot of energy.
He went to Caleb Maddox's school of fake phone calls, dude. Where was the phone call? Can somebody timestamp that for us? Where's the phone call?
Where's the phone call, dude?
At some point, he just takes a phone call in the middle of the conversation. He says something. Maybe he like says like podcast. I think he says. I think it's like. Hold on, let me try.
What was the Birdman clip? So Josh Blair just asked, "What was the Birdman clip you never got to?" That's what I was saying, dude. You never got to that Birdman clip.
No. I did get to it, but it got taken down. It got taken down. And he was interrupting. So there's this famous clip where, and the whole reason I brought this up was because he's a big fan of Charlemagne the God, and this is who it relates to. So he calls people who talk about other people like and negatively, a scam or whatever. So I brought up Charlemagne the God because he's famous for just commentating on rap and he's famously kind of tough on people. So I said, yeah, okay, if you like this guy, you should love me, right? But Charlemagne the God has this famous clip where Birdman, this guy who one of the guys he talks about walks in and he's mad because Charlemagne the God has talked about him on the podcast, right? Or on the show, the Breakfast Club.
So good.
And he goes, I'm here to talk to you like a man. Put some respect on my name. And it's this famous clip. I can't play it for you guys because literally we'll get copyright claims. So apologies for the fail impression because it's not a great impression. But it's this famous clip that went viral because he's clearly like fragile and upset, but he's trying to play the tough guy. And so I said, I feel like this is you. And he goes, and I had to cut it out because it was played during and we would get claimed. But he goes, yeah, I'm Birdman. What? I'm Birdman. And I was like, if you're Birdman, like that's not a good.
Yeah. You're the angry guy who walks out. He's like, I identify with that guy, the guy who just fought.
I don't know. Weird. Very strange.
He just wants to fight. I mean, that's the thing. Some people just like the fight, I guess.
Yo, what's good,
he
chat?
Came in swinging.
Coffee, red face, Hulk transformation. Dude, it's just my lens. Sorry, guys. My lens has been screwed up. I've been changing lenses.
I know, dude. That worried me. You looked red during the thing. I'm like, oh my God. Is this guy, is Steven shook? But it's like I know it's your red thing.
I got a red shift balance because we were trying to get I'm not going to talk about
red shift balance. It looks like your eyes are red.
I'm not going to talk about green spill here. I'm not going to talk about green spill. But you have to magenta shift. And anyway, I don't know anything about cameras, so I got screwed. But whatever.
Go with the blue, man. Don't you want to do blue?
What? Go with the blue?
Blue in the back. Maybe this is too behind the scenes we're talking now.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Amish? I don't know what you're talking about.
Green spill? I'm saying
best part of him is challenging Steven to say it to his face.
That's the best. Come to my house.
What is this? Learn how to argue, Coffee. You're great, but you need to learn how to handle and talk and steer a debate. Take care.
Whoa.
A lot of talkers. Listen, let me say
this. Muhammad.
A lot of
step in the game, baby. It's not easy.
Drivers.
It's not easy.
When you have someone shouting, you have two options. You can either mute them or it's gonna go off the rails.
It's gonna.
It just is. And if you mute people, it feels like, what are you trying to hide from them? No, I'm not. Yeah. I'm fine with him shouting. I'm fine. I feel like you just let people, you give them the rope, right? And you just, you let them kind of screw themselves over.
I would say with a lot of this stuff, dude, it's like, look, there's no perfect way to do it. You get in the game and you handle it and you learn as you go and you figure it out. Like, I thought you handled it very tight, very classy. He came across as rude, aggressive, like unnecessarily mean, like just weird personal attacks. Like, I honestly, in 5 minutes, I was like, this guy's a sociopath. I literally thought he was a mom and pop business out of San Diego. I'm like, this guy's a psycho.
Again, I am like so Muhammad. Okay, I'm sorry, just a criticism. No, it's fine. No.
It's okay. Sorry,
no, don't worry.
No, when you're in, but like, this is where you learn this shit, dude. When would you ever? It's like getting practice time in the game. It's like you're telling me, make more videos. Even I just made one YouTube video. It's like my brain's already thinking.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys, Amish killed it. He just made a YouTube video. You guys got to go subscribe to Amish Patel. Go subscribe, guys. Did he arrange the plane ticket? I'm not going to Billie Jean's house. That's so weird.
No way. You know what this guy sounds like? It's like, imagine you gave a restaurant a 1-star review and then the owner comes to your house. Hey, what the fuck is this?
I'm just saying he invited you to go to Cali to meet the whole charlatan squad. It would be a 10 out of 10 video.
That would be great.
Meeting Ty Lopez and all these guys? Oh, man. That would actually be fire. Coffeezilla is pretty good in argument, but a bit of extra practice. You can obliterate people in a debate. Great overall run, but room for improvement. Yeah.
Whatever. Baby, get in the game. Try doing it. It seems like it's not easy to do. Even, dude, you know, your other conversation stressed me out too when I was watching it. The one with the Indian guy.
Evan Luthra?
I thought that was stressful. This was more aggressive than Luthra even.
It was wild, dude. It was wild.
This is what I thought swag was going to be, but yeah.
I thought we'd have a debate there too. God content, bro. I think that's some of that is top tier content.
It is, dude. I'll admit it. Look, I hate to say it. I hate to sound like an opportunist, but even in the Swag Academy beef drop, I was like, I know it's crazy.
Okay, that's way too much of me.
But in my head, I'm like, hey, good for the hits. Gonna be good for the hits, baby. I always say, no, but you're righteous. You didn't start this shit. These people come at you. You're playing correct.
Oh my god.
But because it's a bunch of psychos, like, yeah, there's issues that come up. Like, people are reposting about you.
That's so funny. This is one thing I want to talk about, Victor. The guy thinks Wolf of Wall Street is a Bible. Bro, that's one thing I want to talk about all these like self-improve bros. They all think Wolf of Wall Street is not a cautionary tale. They all think it's like a hero story.
Yeah.
But do you understand that the guy in Wolf of Wall Street went to prison?
Dude, they play the sales training in their sales trainings. They play the clip. They're like, hey, before we get started today, let's play the clip.
So this is the mind-blowing thing is that like I got to find this because I'm ranting about this on one of my Coffeezilla videos soon. Yeah. But I saw this on it's something called the Billionaire Code or something like that. Where is this stupid clip? It's basically a video. Well, anyway, it's Wolf of Wall Street and it's like learn how to sell. And they're playing the Wolf of Wall Street clip as if this is like how you sell. And it's a video of the guy scamming someone with penny stocks. And I'm like, what has this come to that we're worshiping this kind of stuff? Like, what a disaster. Look at this. Wolf of Wall Street quotes. This is one of them. I will win, not immediately, but definitely. It's like inspirational Wolf of Wall Street. Best memories come from bad ideas. First they laugh, then they copy. Smile, it's the key that fits the lock to everyone's heart.
Yeah, it's Leonardo DiCaprio. It's sexy, it's glamorous.
Let them hate, just make sure they spell your name right. Where?
What are you
in
talking
prison?
About? What are you
in
talking
jail?
about?
Like this, like that's really funny to me that they worship these guys.
Yeah. No, I feel like Billie Jean said some of these lines. Like he would say these lines to you. Like,
I don't know.
Hey,
did he?
Don't he was spouting. His arguments were a little stereotyping. They were a little bit like, hey man, someone's coming up in the game and your negativity is going to stop them. This whole idea of like, hey, stop being negative. That's his whole thing. He believes in that. Like what's on that Instagram page is like, hey, I look at the positive and I want to get the inspiration. You're being a hater. Why do you have to block people?
Right.
Why do you have to build a career? Is this your?
There is a general sense that you get with these guys that like there is no such thing as a negative mindset. Like there's no reason to ever be negative, right? There's only positivity. Yeah, and there's an interesting documentary on. Have you ever heard of Fire Festival?
Oh yeah, great scam.
So this is a famous scam, but Do you know what actually got? It's very interesting. They are doing sort of a taxidermy, a post-mortem on what caused the kind of this disaster, right?
Amazing.
With this guy Billy, his name was Billy too, and this Fire Fest, which was glamorized, whatever, and it turned out to be horrible tints, whatever. What the problem was is that this guy surrounded himself. He literally cut off anybody that would be negative. And they talked about it. Anybody said anything negative, this might not work, Billy, whatever. He goes, do you want to be pure? Yeah. I'm going to pay you at the end of this. I can just not pay you and cut you loose. You can either come with solutions, but don't just bring me problems. So there's this attitude in a lot of these and I'm not even going to say entrepreneur because it's a perversion of entrepreneurship. It's a new wave of entrepreneurs who all they watch is, Grant Cardone, right? Where they go, you can't ever have a criticism. You can't ever say nothing negative ever is good. And the thing is that problems are real, and ignoring them, ignoring the people who lose money to your course is not the answer. And I felt that was the vibe that I was getting the entire time was you're not allowed to bring up negative things.
Why do you bring up the negative, Steven? Why do you bring up, one guy, I just saw the James Ray Arthur documentary, and he's the guy who was on The Secret movie, and he's a famous self-help coach. He went to jail because 3 people died at one of his events. And even after that, he comes out and he goes, I had a big following, but 3 people died. He goes, I had a big following. Where did everyone go? One negative thing, negativity. That's what the problem is, negativity. People get into the negativity. People are just hey, why are you thinking about negative? Just think about the positive. We say 3 people died, 50 other people had a transformation in life, but they're not even doing well. So it's crazy. It's they only look at the positive, and it's kind of with gambling is that too. I know gamblers who they forget all the times they lost, and they just tell you I'm up. I'm winning.
Coffeezilla getting destroyed again by Billie Jean is Marketing by Billie Jean is Marketing.
Carlos Alba gave us $5.
Wait, Billy, why'd you disable likes and dislikes?
No likes and dislikes. No comments. No comment? No comments.
What is it? Don't close the comments or start deleting them, Billy. Oh Whoa. My gosh, dude. This is hilarious. Wow.
That's so funny.
Why would you disable likes and dislikes? Why? That's a good bar for if you destroyed me or not.
Yeah.
That's so funny, dude. Coffeezilla getting destroyed again. That was his whole attitude the whole time. And honestly, look, interestingly, that's why he lost. Is his whole attitude the whole time is I want to make you look as bad as possible, even if I have to take you in bad faith. Even if I have to say you dropped out when I know you didn't. Even if I have to change the story and say it's bad for you to debate prep when he clearly debate prepped, right? This kind of thing of I'm going to try to make you look as bad as possible, that backfires because then you just come off looking rude. It's you obviously are taking things in bad faith. But dude, how funny is that? Look, I'm going to go ahead and give Billy a like. I think he needs it. I'm going to go ahead. I think it's going to maybe help him. Billy, turn the lights on, bud. I'll
give it a like. No, we can't fight like this. It's so rude to fight that hard. It's so rude. It's great content, but it's so rude. What? Why are you doing that? It doesn't help anyone. I guess he just believes in his...
Right, and it's even the title. I didn't title my video, Coffeezilla Destroys Billie Jean is Marketing. It's what are you doing? I just said debate, relax. And this is the thing. It's what is this attitude? The real reason people don't like Billie Jean right now has nothing to do with the points he made. First of all, we could hardly hear the points he made because he was shouting. But secondly, it just has to do with his attitude the whole time. It was so garbage.
So rude.
He wasn't listening. He was negative. He was just shouting the entire time. He was gaslighting everybody. I mean,
and the best, he goes, Johnny, get the clip, Johnny. Hey, Steven, cool it. He's getting the clip. Get the fucking clip. He's swearing at both.
I honestly believe
but he turned it around on
this video after because you are getting murdered.
You look so stupid right now. You look so stupid. Delete it.
Billy, where are the likes, dislikes? Oh my god!
The video.
And again,
you look so stupid.
And again, look. Why? I don't know. It's very interesting. I don't feel like you should use tactics like that. Destroyed yet again. It's Billy,
so
we can see comments, and he's deleting comments too.
Yeah, no, he's
Okay, great.
Yeah, someone put don't delete the comments. I love it. That's on the internet forever. He deleted comments. That means we have proof. That's so funny, dude.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
know.
my God. Why is he so rude? I thought he was such
What
a nice guy.
train
Honestly, he
wreck,
looks like a
dude.
charming, great guy.
What a train wreck. Haha, Johnny the Clip.
I
People
thought he was
love
gonna be
Johnny
so
the
cool.
Johnny the Clip. Oh my gosh.
Carlos Alba gave us $5. Oh
Oh.
man, I lost it. Wait, here we go. Just watch the Billie Jean debate. He was Jean-splaining the whole time. He was Jean-splaining the whole time? Jean-splaining.
Right. You know what it is? Like the other thing too is I think these guys, they don't know how to react to criticism and they completely freak out. Like this is really, I didn't realize he had uploaded that video about like Coffeezilla gets destroyed again. Like that is a very, he's like, I don't know. He's like doubling down on this. I'm like, don't double down. Just relax. Realize what happened. Have a dose of reality. It's fine. The comment numbers are so low. Yeah, dude. Oh, man.
Pump the brakes, Billy.
Zilla to the moon. He's
Take your
obsessed
own
with
advice.
inflicting pain and asserting his domination over everything. There's a disorder in there, allegedly. I don't think that's true. I'm not going to accuse anyone of any disorders or anything. I just think he was weirdly angry from the start when we said nothing about him. Again, said nothing about him. And then like there was never a thought of like, let's calibrate, let's make a productive conversation. I was hoping for that, but it just never.
Yeah.
It never progressed.
No. Honestly, dude, I respect it. Actually, yo, can we play this commercial? I put a clip of a commercial in. Oh no, it's gone. Damn it.
Yo,
I put it in my phone. Maybe it didn't
but
save.
he was making fun of you guys. He goes, the Coffeezilla Army. That's what he calls him. I was like, yeah, it's a joke about Brian Rose and the London Real Army. And he's like, and then on his show, he doesn't put that context in. He like, anytime I tell him like, that's not true. He never puts that context in. And then he accuses me, hey, you're fake news. And I'm like, you're doing the most extreme form of like hyper editing to try to make me look bad. I'm trying to take you in good faith. And it's like this weird, it's this weird thing. It is
so weird.
Not a good look. Listen, there are ways to defend courses, and there are defenses for it. I mean, I think obviously that I'm more correct, but there are arguments for courses. That's not it.
That's not
Amish hitting the nail on the head. $5. Novice investing. Dude is a sociopath. I don't agree with that. Gaslighting, strawmans, ad hominem. I do agree with that. Ammeter, manipulator, tactics, insecurities, loud. Let's look up the astrology clip. Dude.
Weird.
Where's the astrology?
But I really didn't mean it. It's so insultingly. Like when we said cringe, we just meant like, yeah, this guy's like, you know.
Yeah.
Just the ads are silly. He reenacted Wolf of Wall Street.
When you reenacted it. When you do a billion impressions, how can you expect for someone not to go, oh yeah, that's a little cringe? When you advertise, you're putting yourself in front of a billion people. One guy criticizes you, and you freak out. Math. You take whatever. This is the astrology clip. Watch this. Yeah.
Like
you take your basics.
Astrology. Yeah,
you learn to think. Did you say astrology? Wait, hold on. I didn't even hear that. Yeah.
Like
you take your basics.
Astrology.
What? Take your basics.
Astrology.
Astrology.
Okay, no, he corrected himself. Hey, don't say astrology in chat. He corrected himself. You learn to think. You don't learn astrology. That's not a thing.
It's an elective, and it is fucking for sure a thing.
You don't learn astrology. That's
it's an elective, and it is fucking for sure a thing.
Astrology does not. You're talking about astronomy.
Astronomy. Whatever the fuck, homie.
See, like, okay. Then he says, whatever the F, homie. That's rude. Like, admit that you were wrong. You got the wrong word. Say, oh, sorry. Yeah, I meant astronomy. That's all he had to do.
Astrology.
He had to. Astrology. He meant
thought astrology was bad.
But why not just admit it? Why not just admit, like, okay, I made a mistake. Sorry. He has to swear at. He's cussing. It's so rude. I just sent you a clip.
Hold on. We gotta appreciate this. You gotta appreciate this.
This is beautiful. Yeah.
Take your basics.
So good.
Astrology.
Astrology. Astrology. Yep. Astrology.
Astrology.
Right? Astrology 101.
No, you don't learn astrology.
Greek
Astrology and Greek mythology.
Greek mythology. Okay.
Yes, you absolutely. It's an elective, and it is fucking for sure a thing.
Astrology does not. You're talking about astronomy. Look how sure he is. He's so sure.
And then
for sure a thing.
It's for sure. I don't learn astrology. That's not a thing.
Yes, you absolutely. It's an elective, and it.
Look at this. Look how sure he is. Look how sure he is.
He is for sure a thing.
Astrology does not. You're talking about astronomy.
Astronomy. Whatever the fuck, homie.
Okay, well,
astrology.
See, like at that point, just admit it, right? Like then he goes, "Oh, whatever." The F. Rude.
Oh my
Rude.
gosh, dude.
Say I made a mistake. Oh yes, I meant astronomy.
Then
My bad.
You go. Coffeezilla getting destroyed again. Listen, if you even want to say Coffeezilla getting destroyed, Coffeezilla Billie Jean 1-1. First of all, that's not what happened, but at least take the L that everyone knows you took, and that's fine. And then say, I won this one, and that's like a cool marketing move, maybe. But he says destroyed again. And it's like, no. This is delusion. This is like
that's
not.
So funny.
Does he? Do you think?
That's so funny. That there's a YouTube
do you think he's
code?
saying in his like thing like, haha, we destroyed those 13 to 16-year-old kids, dude. The kids. Again. We have adults on our podcast. By the way, everyone who reached out to me, they're all like adults. They're like, yeah, I work in marketing, and this is an embarrassment.
No. We have older people. They have the younger, I'd say teen to early 20s. And then as people come to their senses, they come to us, I feel like. Because they got scammed. It seems like everyone here got scammed. Love you all. Love you all. But y'all got scammed probably or something.
Carlos,
and now you're older and you know better maybe.
Oh, sorry. Five more for the BG Vocal Cord Recovery Fund. I agree. Yeah, people come to their senses on this stuff. Five. Billie Jean is not my guru. He's such a con, but the course is not astrology.
Oh, they're doing lyrics. Billie Jean is not my guru. He's such a con, but the course is not astrology. Wait, hold on. Billie Jean is not my guru. He's just a con, but the course is not astrology. Okay, I'm way off gay. I know. This isn't Billy. Please, I'm sorry about that, guys. It's great.
We tried.
It's fine.
Very
it's
off
fine.
key.
We tried.
Very off key.
Oh my God.
Someone auto-tune that. If you can auto-tune that, you're a king. Okay.
Oh my God. But yeah. No, he meant to. It's just so rude. Just on that moment.
That's so bad, dude.
Just on that moment, you just say, "Hey,
you have to commit.
My bad.
You have to commit.
My bad, astronomy. My bad." He's committed to fighting. That's the thing. He came on. It's so rude, so aggressive, so mean.
I just don't know why. I feel like he's digging his own thing. And again, we never it's like this is so weird because if we had called, like, let's say we call Kevin David. Oh yeah, this guy's a fake guru. If Kevin David wants to come on and defend himself, I get it because we kind of have trashed Kevin David, right? He has new context, whatever. That's fine. Which I don't think there's a case for that, but whatever. But when Billie Jean comes out, I don't even know what the upside is because it's like, hey, my cringe marketing that's actually fire, that was the name of our video, is not actually cringe. Okay, you could only win so much of that, and it kind of makes you look like you can't take a joke. So where's even the upside for him? And then, instead of that, it's like, let me make myself look as bad as possible.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Let's look at the chat. Let's look at the chat. Let's see
this
what the podcast.
Chat
look.
he's
we need to collaborate.
Oh my
not
gosh.
compete. You know what I mean? We're here to collaborate. We're here to work together. And he's
Guys,
got a very competitive.
He's deleting a lot of the comments. I'm sorry.
This is so negative,
sorry.
dude. He has to. Of course, he has to delete the comments. Oh my God, how sad for him. He's probably gonna watch this. He's such a psycho. He'll probably watch this and be like, "Oh, I can't."
Yeah, he
believe it."
deletes everything but positive. We're expected to believe that the last comment was 8 minutes ago. Oh,
Wow,
that's so funny, dude.
So he sits there. This is the price you pay for working like the devil.
No.
You gotta look at your comments all day and delete. No. But when your heart is pure, you don't delete. You don't delete. When you're channeling source, you don't delete.
I just don't know what the deal is with the I mean, this is too
the dislike hiding. Stop it.
Just show the like to dislike.
Show the comments.
Show the like.
Have some integrity.
Oh,
you know what? Steven, you know why? Because of you. Because they're going ham on you. They're going ham on you, Steven.
Yeah. He would go. I don't want my audience to go too hard on you, Steven.
That's the okay. Now I get it. Okay, cool.
Literally.
Well played, Gene.
Literally,
well played. He told you that. He even told you that. But yeah, this is the excuse he's going to use. He's like, this is for you, Steven. The
Hey,
things they were
man,
saying about
I'm not
you.
going to upload this to my podcast. I feel like my audience would just take it too far, and that really wasn't my objective. You're putting up Coffeezilla gets destroyed, but you want me to believe that you don't want your I don't want my audience to take it too far, guys.
They're going to attack you. They're maniac. My guys are closers.
Why the fight? We could have had love.
I know,
You know what's funny
there
is
could've
like
been
when after freaking out for the whole time, he goes, "I'm sending you a virtual hug."
I know. Even that was a power move. Even that was like, hey, all this negativity that you brought, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you the love. Come here. That's what he's doing. It's like, guy, you're so evil.
No. So the whole thing was like, he's like, yeah, what'd you get scammed? And I was like, no, but I have this like story about my mom that's pretty bad. And he goes, oh, well, yeah, F those guys, but what you're doing is wrong. And I was like, okay, Billy. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah.
Where do you think these people on clickbait learn the tactics from? It's all the same playbook.
Yeah.
Make
He
what
goes, I
promises,
feel sorry for you.
whatever.
I feel sorry for you. I'm so sad that you're still stuck in negativity. You're so stuck in negativity.
Yeah.
Oh, my internet connection. I'm so sad for you, Steven. Stuck in negativity. Can't see opportunity. Taking opportunities away from kids. What are the
people saying right now? You got something in your teeth?
Taking
Amish?
opportunities away
What's that
from
in your
people?
teeth?
It's the coffee grinds.
Oh my god!
See this?
Come
It's a
on,
coffee
Amish,
grind.
this is a
It's like-
professional show here.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, I'm on a podcast destroying it. Fucking kill it. Yeah, don't worry about it. We gotta do that when a cult survivor comes on. We just gotta like
Start taking
hold on.
calls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep
on
going.
the phone right now
Yeah,
with this loser.
So the sucker got scammed hard. Yeah, I know. It's such an idiot. Yeah. No, keep going. No, they're listening. Yeah.
Keep talking.
Yeah, such an idiot. He's trying to pull hard power moves on you.
Oh,
That's so
my
cold-blooded, man. It's
gosh,
so rude.
man.
That's like something you do in a comedy show. You'd write a character that pulled a psycho move like that. It's so rude, man. It's so rude. You went on someone's podcast.
And
you can't
listen,
do that.
listen. I feel like he's gonna make the narrative like I went after him, guys. I don't want you to go after Billie Jean.
No, don't.
But he's
don't.
digging his own grave here. The internet doesn't like when people act like this. I've been on the internet long enough to know the internet does not like. Look, I tried to give you a like. That's how much I'm helping you out, Billy.
Yeah.
I tried to give you a like.
You know Chris Do?
Show the likes, show the dislikes.
Show the likes. Yeah, have some respect. Have some honor and respect the game enough to show all the comments.
Show a fair fight. Because he said, wasn't his whole thing, hey, stop the music. Gosh, dude, this is so hypocritical. The whole thing was, Steven, you don't show both sides of the story. You don't show the whole story. And then he goes, Coffeezilla getting destroyed. Monitor the comments. I can't let him see what's going on. It's like, dude, you're doing what you say you hate. And I'm not. Anybody can post in my comment section. I'm sure there's people who support Billie Jean, and God bless you. It's a debate. You can have different opinions on who won. I'm sure people in my community thought I lost. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. If you're open to be debating, you have to be open to taking the L on that debate. It's fine. You live to fight another day. But don't double down and go, I won. Hey, guys. In the middle of the debate, too. In the middle of the debate, go, you're getting murdered right now. I would delete this.
Delete this. You look really stupid. He said stupid. He said like you. You look unhinged.
Can someone
you
please find the timestamp for this call? We've got to find the call.
You're gonna delete this video after because you are getting murdered.
There's so many parts of this that I'm like just gonna straight turn into audio files that I can just play on my soundboard. I just like you're getting murdered right now.
Oh, this is a meme in the making. This is a meme. Find the clap. It's towards the end. He does it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dude. Can somebody
he does an earlier
We'll
texting
talk to you,
one.
chat, while one of you guys finds this stuff. Please.
Okay, there's an earlier
43
text
minutes,
one, and you know what
43
he
minutes.
mumbled?
43 minutes.
He mumbled during the text. So earlier he did a text one. He looks at his phone. He's texting. He's like, "Yeah, don't worry. I'll pretend I'm listening to you." Idiot. And he just texted like that. I swear to God. I'm telling you, he said something. He mumbled under his breath, like just personal insults, man.
Look at this.
Novice investing, $5. Appreciate your patience during the whole thing, by the way. Thank you, Novice Investing. True. But yeah.
Okay, can I tell you?
You can tell me whatever.
So
Fuck
you said, call me fake news, but I actually think I'm something else. Okay, can I tell you? Is he calling someone? He's not even taking your call. Do you hear the ring? Look, he's calling someone else. He doesn't even have anyone to talk to. He's calling. That's another level. It reminded me of something. So you call me fake news, but I'm listening.
That's pretty tight. That's tight.
Okay?
Now I respect
Can I tell you?
it.
What are you
Because
talking
he's.
about?
You know what? I like it. I like these moves.
So you said,
take notes.
listen, let it play.
There's a legit
Elon Musk
sociopath.
interview on Clubhouse is the reason why the
Coffeezilla
people
guy.
need more
Live.
people. There's no way they picked up that fast. There's no way. This is a fake call. Is this a fake call?
Yeah.
But like Charlemagne the God. WTF, right? Do you like Charlemagne the God?
This is. You gotta listen to this. Jump on his YouTube. I think he's broadcast.
Oh, okay.
I'm in my studio. I'm just talking to the
Because can I tell you what you look like right now?
He's nice. His potential.
Oh yeah, he's nice. He has potential.
He's nice. He has potential. Oh, he has potential. If you would get out of the negativity of calling out scammers.
Funny. Dude.
If you just get out of the negativity, Steven, you have potential. Yo, we have a bunch of super chats. This is so funny, dude.
Enjoying the drip, boys. Kenny Ruiz. Thanks, man. Michael Fortin. He says, oh, this is a guy. Okay. Again, he says nobody legit is on our show. Michael Fortin is one of the OGs in direct response. He's since moved out of it because he thinks the industry's so scummy. I have an interview coming out with him. It's taken way too long to get out, but we're doing it. But he said, he's talking about Billie Jean. He said, what about the victors? Doesn't make the victims any less victimized. And that is a bomb. Look, people like Billie Jean are around because of what Michael Fortin did. Michael Fortin is one of the first guys to get I think it was $1 million in a day on a sales funnel. So he's like one of the OGs. Wow. And you don't have this guy's respect. He's saying it's a bunch of kids. You don't have the poppy's respect. What are you doing?
No, that's
Novice investing, appreciate your patience and the whole thing. Thank you, man. Jamie Coffee, you're over. Just quit it up. Go back, crawling back for your master's in astrology. First of all, astrology doesn't exist. Are you talking about astrology? Maybe you're talking about astrology. I'm getting a master's in astrology.
Yes. Yeah, I meant astronomy, you asshole. Come on. He's so
Steven's a nice kid. Honestly, got potential. Nice kid.
Yeah, no, he's got potential. Yeah.
Sorry,
did you get Dova trades? Dova trades $5.
Sorry, 1
but
second,
Coffee,
Amish.
how much money do you make?
Amish, yeah, I'm on a podcast right now with Amish. Yeah.
I'm just saying a super chat
No,
right
he's
now.
nice.
Wow.
He's nice. He's cool. I mean,
$5
okay.
on a super chat. We got a super chat
Maybe
for $5.
he'll be funny one day. Yeah,
it.
but he's not. Yeah.
You're gonna take a call. You're gonna take a call right now. It says, but Dova
Go
trades
jump on the
says,
podcast
I'm so
right
sorry,
now. Yeah,
Dova
it's
trades.
hilarious. No,
I'm
go
so
ahead,
sorry,
Amish, I'm
Dova
listening.
trades.
Sorry,
I can't believe
go
you're
ahead.
doing this.
I'm
But
listening.
Coffee, how much money do you make? The Dova trades is asking, and it was yeah.
Andrew, delete the video channel you lost. I know. You're getting murdered right now, dude. You're getting
Is
murdered.
that our boy Andrew from last week? Or like that did our show? No.
Andrew? No, not Fraser. Carlos Alba.
Yeah.
Have you
Hey,
seen
why
the
am I-
brand new Ty Lopez investing scheme? No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, send it. Carlos Alba. Would love to see it. Hey, how come I'm smaller than you?
Sorry,
What's going on?
I was hiding it for Billie Jean. For Billie Jean is not my guru. All right, go ahead.
Are we gonna listen to more? Okay, wait. I'll step back. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna
Let's
listen
listen
to
to
more.
more. It's
So
good.
you like Charlemagne the God, and
Go check it out.
it's interesting because actually Charlemagne the God.
How long did you prep this speech? You wrote up your clip and everything. How long?
How long did you prep it, huh?
Gosh.
How long did you prep it, huh? This is what you do all day? Attacking people, negativity.
Attack.
That's
How
all you
long
do.
did you prep it? How long did you?
How long
prep
did you work on
guy?
it? Negative attack pieces. That's what I do all day. Wow. And I wonder why I'm poor.
Can I just play?
I
These
wonder I
clips
don't
back
make
to
any
back
money.
for a second, just to make you guys laugh.
Yeah, go.
Because actually, Charlemagne the God.
How long did you prep this speech? You wrote up your clip and everything. How long did you prep this shit? You feel good?
Okay, now.
You feel good? You feel good?
Now.
Did you get your little rip?
Wait. Amish, right here.
And I got audio
Did you
clips.
get all your jokes in?
Listen, Amish. Listen now.
And I got audio clips for days that we can fucking bump over here.
Oh, when he does it, he's bumping it.
He's bumping it.
When he
dude.
does it, he's bumping it.
He's bumping it.
He makes it so cool when he does it, but when you do it, oh, Mr. Nerdy Boy,
What, do you feel good?
practice, eh?
You feel good?
You feel good? Did you practice in front of the mirror, Mr. Nerdy Boy? Did you practice your little speech? Your little attack speech? Did you practice it? Let's bump some clips. It's like, guy, it's the same thing.
Nick Visser,
Johnny.
5 pounds. My favorite bit was when he couldn't dismiss your point, so he took headphones off. Oh, I didn't even see that. It's like, dude, I don't know. It was so weird how it was like any thought about statistics, anything else. He's like, what? Do you not believe that your guy's going to win? What, do you not believe in winners? What about the victors, not the victims, Stephen? Get with it.
Yeah. That's
so
what I mean by he had
bizarre.
Wolf of Wall Street quotes. Like, I could see think about the victors, not the victims, as an Instagram post. You know what I'm saying? That could be a tight little inspirational on Instagram for these guys.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the issue, man. He's like deep in that mentality. And you know what I found with these guys is that it probably means that they're not doing too well. It shows like instability. But I look at a guy like Chris Do. Chris Do's doing this business, very successful. 1 million people on the YouTube channel, 1 million subs. They just crossed. Mm-hmm. And he does the same business. It's a marketing agency. And he's cool. And you know one thing he teaches,
agencies exist. They're real. That's the thing.
Legit business.
It's a legit business.
Legit business.
That's why I'm just shocked that this all happened. It's the dumbest fallout. Like, to me, it's the dumbest beef because there was no beef. And there's still really not on my part. I'm more perplexed than anything. I'm like kind of dumbfounded. Yeah. And the whole time I was kind of like, what's going on? Like, just
what's going on?
Why are you so upset?
Yeah. We didn't even say, we said it's a little cringe. Yeah, no, I really thought he was just like a local marketing agency. Chris Do does it very successfully. But Chris Do would look at that performance and say, this guy is probably not a good salesperson. Like, before this show, I thought he was a nice guy, whatever. But now he seems like maybe like dangerous a little bit. Like, imagine a bunch of 20-year-olds at a seminar, if he gets them out to a seminar one day, and they're a bunch of 20-year-olds and they're sitting there, they just got credit cards, whatever. Would he let any of them go, you think? Like, I think he'd close them all. I think he'd close them all.
Wait, you mean like lock the doors? Like, what do you mean close? Like what? Like just like...
He's a closer. He's like an old school alpha male closer that just says, I don't let people there's probably people like, what if they don't want to buy?
Here's the thing with alphas though, is you can tell an alpha from somebody pretending to be an alpha when they're challenged and somebody goes, no, actually, I don't buy into that. And if their tactics resort to like, oh, well, you're just kind of dumb and broke and you don't own a business. That's not a real alpha. That's somebody trying to project. It's somebody who's trying to do the thing. And then they go, you're projecting. And I'm like, okay. He's like, you're hurt and insecure. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I sound like that right now. I think you do. So that's the thing. This is what we talk about all the time. You always go, yeah, these are Trump moves. Dude, there's not too many Trump people, like Trump type people, who pull off the Trump moves the way he does.
No.
Because Brian Rose tries the Trump moves and they don't work.
You got to have the zhuzh. You got to have the drip. And I think Billie Jean has it, though. He's a good-looking guy, and he's very charming when he wants to be.
He embarrassed himself.
He did embarrass himself, though. But doesn't he look like so nice? He has potential.
Look. Yeah. You go.
He has potential.
Listen to Billie Jean. He's got potential. Listen,
think he does.
If he just could take a step back, realize that sometimes you're the pigeon, sometimes you're the statue. You know? Sometimes you're winning, sometimes you're losing, and it's okay.
I was gonna say anger management. Right. I was gonna say no. Honestly, honestly, I'm not trying to be rude or like insult him. I really mean like there's anger management issues.
So rude.
Anger management.
No.
Like,
so rude.
No, because if he could get that under control, dude, he is tight. His videos are tight. He looks like he's very charming. We don't want to do this.
Huge fan. Saw this last night. Like you, reveal scammers and who I would otherwise thought would be legit. You're funny as heck. Plus and quality. Thanks, man. Jamie, another $2. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Do we have anything else that I missed? No. We're good.
I think we got everyone.
We got PewDiePie in chat, guys. PewDiePie. Look at this guy, DSL Pro. What's up, bros? Is PewDiePie. So is that it? I mean, I feel like I've kind of talked.
Do we move on?
I was hoping to talk to Spencer about this, but I haven't gotten a text back from him.
What else do you have to say about it? I mean, I think there was like the 3 or 4 power moves he did came in swinging hard on you. I thought that was very rude, very personal insults. I didn't appreciate the personal insults, taking the call during the thing. I mean, it's a lot. Yeah. No, there's not much else to say about it. It's done. It's great internet content. You know, just like with swag, I said, I know it's negative. It's because your body is your instrument and your emotions are like your notes or something, right? So you have to play these notes through your body. And it does have an impact on you. Like, he seemed like he came in doing performance art, but he did get mad. He was pissed. He was like screaming.
If he had kept it, no, honestly, if he had kept it level and maybe that's your point, which is like he came in seeming angry, but like maybe he would just turn it into like, oh, I'm just being funny. Because that's a great point, Amish. Gosh, you're so observant, man. Because he comes in and he goes, yeah, dude, that's really funny. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up because you're absolutely right. He came in. Yeah.
Hey,
that wasn't
you know
the
what?
passion
That's
when
what
I
people
wrote
come
it.
for. They come for the insights.
When I wrote this shit, it was funny. You making this seem lame. This shit was funny. Would you like me to read it for you?
Sure.
All right, scroll up so I can see it, so we can really get the emphasis and the energy.
So right here, he's doing well. Good job, Billy. You have this energy that's hot, but it doesn't feel like personal. It doesn't feel angry. Yeah. It feels like you're really gonna make some points, right?
Of how I wrote it, I feel like you fucking my poetry up.
That's great. That's like a joke.
Fine.
That's like funny.
It says, does anybody know this fuck boy? Okay, you can continue. Go ahead.
So that is fine. And then somewhere along the line, he lost the plot on the like. So I thought he did fine for the beginning. And
why didn't he do the whole thing? He was supposed to do the whole thing.
Right. He could have done the whole thing, but it just. See, I don't feel like we're not being unbiased on this. We're giving him props where he's got props.
I'm giving him props, man. I think he has potential, honestly, and I don't want that to sound the way he.
Billy,
I think he has potential. No,
honestly, Billy's got potential, guys. Weirdly enough, I respect John Crestani after watching Caleb and Billy, dude.
Right.
All you have to do to win people's respect, even if you're maybe running some games, whatever, running some scams, you just have to accept criticism, and really, it's about being self-aware more than anything. If you're self-aware, people will look past a lot about you. And John Crestani is very self-aware. It's one of his qualities. He's very self-aware, and he's also ready to fight. He's ready to take on criticism and take it on the chin like a man.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes people, even in my community, even if they don't like the scamming, they're like, hey, at least he can take a crit joke, At least he can take some credit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not meant to fight. We're meant to collaborate. We're meant to be friends, have a community, not like scream at each other personal insults.
Jamie, I work in the industry. I've written copy for lots of people, you plus other drama vids. Lots of people you fight. Oh, I guess fight. Plus other. Oh, okay. Billy made us look bad. Oh, feet. Okay. Billy made us look bad with his nonsensical yelling, really rude. Like I said, I think there's a case to make for this industry. I think it is way out of line, but there's a case to make for it.
Right. Yeah.
Why do you do it this way?
Yeah. He could have made a case. He had points. He had points like university's bad and this is good.
Right.
You can make an argument.
You can make it. Basically, the argument is like there's like other education is also charging way too much money. That's a good point. It's a great point. And I agree with a lot of that point.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, universities, they have a ROI, though, which makes it less of a scam. But I get the point. It costs too much money. Yes, absolutely. That's like a good point to make. He doesn't make it. Hohenheim, I just offered to set it up. Oh, yeah, our Nightbot commands aren't set up. Yes, sorry about that. I do need to set that up, Paddle. What are people saying? Every time he says, bro, he needs a better mic. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with his mic.
I think early on there's a mic issue there, but he did come in hot and angry and like probably just didn't fix stuff like that. Like he just, I don't know.
This podcast.
Why are you deleting? He's got like 400 more views, no more comments. Where are the comments, Billy?
Guy.
Where are the comments?
Because he's worried about you, Steven. For your well-being.
Yeah. Oh,
the things that they're going to rip on you so hard.
He's shielding me from the mean comments.
He's shielding you. He's doing it for you. I love that, dude.
Oh my.
Yeah, no, it's scary almost. It's like it is weird. It's like you're talking to someone, and
Billy G wants to come on the show.
Right now?
I guess. Sure.
I guess so. Let's do it. I mean, he's just gonna come and be so disrespectful though. Like he's gonna come and yell at us. But I guess we have to. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Why not? This is hilarious. Oh my god. CM 499. Billy Jean is not used to someone calling him out.
This is gonna be a great show. Get your popcorn out.
I know. Now I'm gonna get yelled at. I was just thinking like, oh, I'm kind of getting tired, and then I'm like, yep, it's coming. Here we go. The industry is.
All right, let me go get a beverage. If we're gonna.
Yeah, I need some water. My mouth is dry, dude. Because I
gave Billy a link. we'll set this up, guys. 1 second.
Yeah. Wait. Hey, how about you go and then I'll go. Let me talk to him for a second.
Talk to the people.
Oh, my Habibis, my Habibis.
Billy,
what disrespect.
Billy, we'll let you in a second. 1 second, okay? Let me just run.
Yeah, Billy, give us a sec. We're just both gonna get some water. We gotta prep for you, Billy. You're like a big, Oh man. Oh God. Yeah, we're just about to get yelled at. It's fine. It's fine. I do think we got to come to an understanding on these things, though. I think we have to I thought it was too aggressive, and we have to be less aggressive. So hopefully we'll just talk about that. But no, I'm prepared to get yelled at. It's fine. Love you guys in the audience. We're here for you. You know what I'm saying? This is the aggression of these people. So aggressive, doing the wrong thing and still just like, nope, you're wrong. You're like the amount of times like he just turns it around like, this is gonna be hilarious. Hums the word 499. Billy destroys coffee part 2. No, this is part 3, guys.
What's up? What's going on, boys? Get your friends in here. Billy destroys coffee part 2. Yep. Billie Jean is not used to someone calling out. The industry is legit. His stuff is nothing special. Amish. Billy ain't no alpha male. Lol. Okay. Please mute him if he starts screaming. Okay. Love you, Amish. Love you, Amish. Dude, people love Amish. Of course. Amish is going to be huge, dude. I keep telling him to post more YouTube videos. I love Amish. He's totally undiscovered right now. Billie Jean versus Amish. I know. We should honestly let them hash it out. Wait, he left. Wait. Don't leave. We're letting you in. What are you doing? Billy, don't leave the room. Come back in. Come back in. We're about to let you in. What's going on? Sorry about that, Billy. We're just we're running to the restroom. We're getting set up. Oh, here we go. Okay, great. All right. I'll pull him in it right now, just to make sure we got him.
Woo! Let's get it, baby.
Let's get it. Let's get
go.
it.
My internet connection. Hopefully, it won't get choppy. Oh my God, this is so funny.
Billy, how's it going?
Billy.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on,
doing,
man?
I'm just laughing at y'all. You got like a DM. You guys were doing your thing, so I'm just jumping on. Say what up.
What's up, man? How's it going?
How you doing?
Chilling. How y'all doing?
Good.
Good.
Don't. Hey, listen. If you're gonna upload a video called "Billie Jean gets destroyed" or "Coffeezilla gets destroyed again" by Billie Jean is marketing, you gotta put up the likes and dislikes, don't you think?
What up?
What's up?
It's funny. I mean, it's funny though. I like the title.
Hey,
it's great marketing.
Good. Yo, first of all,
yeah,
that shit was funny as fuck yesterday. Like, one, y'all don't know me that well, but I was definitely trolling hard as fuck and having a good time.
Okay.
And y'all took it so seriously.
Oh.
Like, there was a lot of like, oh my God. It was like, yo, we out here having fun. Like, y'all are too, I don't know, everybody got too.
It's a joke. It's all a big performance.
It's a jump.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. Okay. But yo, I actually had a question for you.
For sure.
I have never, in the last decade of my professional career, seen so many profiles with 0 posts, 0 images of just literally people that don't exist. Like all the people that anybody's ever seen comment on something with like a mask that a ghost are your followers.
Oh, this is the excuses. This is why you had to delete them? Is this the excuse he's coming up with? Come on, Billy.
Is that why you deleted the comments?
Yes. Are your friends some kind of like no face, like weird incels? What's going on? I had to delete all of them. Hey, no excuses.
Look, hold on. How's this thing work? Oh, here we go. Life ain't bad. You know what I mean? Like, we having fun. Life ain't bad.
Yeah,
like, we good.
Nice place.
We good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like,
That's
we
beautiful.
good.
Beautiful San Diego.
Yeah,
that's great.
The best city in the world.
This looks like remember in Vice City, there's one of the millionaires. He had a backyard like that. It was so tight. Billie Jean, tight backyard, man. I love it.
That cool backyard.
Respect.
No, I just
respect.
So don't delete comments, bud.
Like,
but don't delete comments.
Wait, real quick.
Okay.
Let's acknowledge the fact that you do have the most bot fucking fake followers I've ever seen on anybody's channel.
Oh my God, this is classic. That's what you. I guarantee you, Billy Jean's probably 5 subscribers.
I took
And he's
screenshots
accusing
because
you.
I've never seen anything like it. You see, like someone comment, they have one post, 0 pictures. What does that mean, yo? What does that mean?
No. Our community is real, and they love us, and they very much are all children of God, brother.
Some are
We
real,
don't have to
some are
buy
real,
anything.
but
We don't have to
you
buy
guys got
anything
a
here.
different-
Yo,
guys got a
bots.
different-
Please, brother, we
Bots.
do not have to buy. No bots. This is no bots
look,
here.
this-
This is 100%
this is the-
real.
Hold on. This is the thing that I
Hey,
didn't want
show
to
your
comment
face. You're just an anonymous
Yeah.
face person. Can you
on.
show your face?
Show the
Billy?
face or show the coast.
My
Show
face,
the.
like you showed
give me
your
the hot
face for
tub.
my podcast.
Give me the hot tub.
Show the
Like
face.
you showed your face for my
It's an
podcast.
audio
Steven?
podcast.
We have video too, but you showed your face for mine.
But
'Cause I asked
Oh,
you.
we
no.
You
start.
didn't
We
want to.
started. I said, "Hey, do you mind if I turn my camera off? This is audio only, right?" And you said, "Yeah."
I said that's fine. I said yeah, because I'm not gonna force you to be on your camera.
Billy, is this more trolling or are you getting heated? Is this you just cutting up
Is
and
you
having
trolling
fun?
or are you getting heated up?
I'm not being trolling. I'm telling you exactly what happened. Steven came on the show. I said yeah, let's do video. We had the video.
You
So he's
seem
like, I don't want to
heated,
do video.
Billy. You seem a bit
And I
heated.
said,
seem heated.
well, I said, are you in your underwear? He said, nah, I just don't want to be on camera. I said, all right, I'm in my personal home, so I'm not gonna have my camera
That's
on.
not
for
what
your
I
people.
said, Billy.
No,
Oh
we
my
haven't
God.
recorded. You didn't say you.
I
lied
haven't
about shit.
recorded
But anyway,
too.
But I have a question though for you guys.
This
You said
is
something.
hilarious.
The bots
Yeah.
are going crazy right now for you,
The
Billy.
bots are going nuts. The
going
bots. The
You had
bots.
and first of all, astrology is a class at a lot of colleges. Like that's not.
What do you mean,
Like,
like
this is what I'm
Capricorn Libra shit? No, they don't teach that. Like,
Astrology.
what? They
is a
teach.
course.
They teach Capricorn. This is
Astrology and
Capricorn.
astronomy.
If you're a
Hold on.
Capricorn, if you're born on this day, you're gonna have a rough day today, and look out for people named Sally. They teach this in university.
Sure,
They
sure,
don't
sure.
teach no astrology in university, brother. Please.
You want to bet?
Okay, maybe there's one small university. Look, I don't.
Hey, I'll bet you that astrology is not a course.
Hold on. Do you want to bet?
Astrology?
Hold on. Listen. Do you want to bet on that?
Billy, again,
But
you're
I
taking it so
digress.
seriously. We're having fun. We're trying to match your
Hold
fun
on,
energy,
hold on.
and you're
Billy,
getting
I would
heated.
love
getting
to
heated,
see
bud.
the university that offers
fellas.
astrology. If you could send that to me, Billy, I would really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
I would love to see it. That's not me challenging. That's not me being rude. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I don't need to bet on it.
Do a Google search. You'll find it. Nonetheless,
I think it's funny.
Billy,
and
show
yeah,
your face. Show your face. Come on, it's just
on.
right.
I'm in my
Show your
house.
face.
If I was in my office, I would have my thing. I'm at my house though, so
Okay.
I'm not about to, But anyway,
You're showing off your
What
backyard.
about the hot tub? Give us a hot tub.
Yeah, I showed you my outside of my house. I'm inside of my
Okay,
home.
that's fine.
Chill. Why?
Okay,
Chill.
fine.
Hey.
Fair
You
enough.
got plenty of video for me, man. You good? Like just because I'm your most engaged shit right now, chill out, bro. Chill, you good? You relax.
What do you mean
Relax,
engagement? It's
man.
just
You-
bots. It's
know
just
you're
bots,
excited.
Billy.
Steven,
I know
pump the
you're
brakes.
excited,
Steven, pump the
Steven.
brakes a little bit.
Steven's so excited.
Steven, pump the
Hey
Like, you
Billy,
get
hey
excited
Billy,
about-
You said all my audience was 13 to 16-year-old children. Do you think they're children or bots? Because they can't be both.
Can we first of all,
You're being very
definitely have
aggressive,
bots on your
Steven.
shit, but
Pump
in
the brakes.
addition to that, you have a lot of little kids. So that was what I was talking about. What was the gentleman on the left? What's your name, man?
Kids.
Amish.
Amish. So Amish brought up a point. He's like, yo, like I just popped on, so I probably missed all the shit you guys said. But Amish said, hey, you probably have like seminars where you got 20-year-olds, like our audience, because my background is agency, 6-7 years, working with companies, is mostly 35 and up. We have very few 20-year-olds that we advertise to. We mostly exclude them and did for the first 5 years of my career. But that's the kind of stuff where I bring up and I'm like, y'all really spin stuff to make it seem so you get your punchline, which is cool. Like you guys got like a little fun kid show. That's what's up.
I apologize. Well, hey, don't say fun kid show. Don't say kid show. Excuse
But
me.
it is.
Please don't say kid show.
But it is.
I do apologize for painting. If your audience is being
I appreciate that. Like, and
that's I don't
like,
know.
But I don't need to apologize. I'm good either
It's
way.
fine.
But
We do
I
not have
just
kids
think
here.
Things
Though.
like that. That's like I'm cool with the jokes and stuff. Like I love the jokes and talking shit. But those things like that sounds predatory, right? Like your audience, like all the kids, they go scam, but you guys never even called me a scam. But that's all they know because you trained them to say things like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't train them to say anything. They're getting a certain vibe from the way you conduct yourself. But I never said that, and I would never say that. I still
you did. And I appreciate that. But
Right.
your people saying that's what I'm saying. So the way that you're leading your community, I'm just letting you know that's what you're putting out there. You know what I mean?
Billy, when you're deleting comments and stuff, the internet always views that a certain way, right? And
but Steven, you realize right now I can send an email to 1 million people and tell them to all comment on your channel and say negative things. But like, you get to a point in your career, that's not the deal. I told you in DM private, I was like, I'm not gonna do that shit. That's whack.
No. First of all,
and we would never do that too.
First of all,
and your accusations are inappropriate.
I didn't do that. Hey, Ariel, get out of the room, please. You're not allowed in the room right now. This is a private conversation.
Is Ariel
the third time he
chat?
does that? Stop. But no, we're talking about what were we just talking about? I just got my train of thought messed up. I didn't encourage anyone to go to your comment section and comment. I'm just saying don't delete
exactly.
comments.
I wouldn't do that either.
Right.
But
so
even me,
I didn't. But if you're gonna say Coffeezilla destroyed blah blah blah, then you gotta be prepared to show the comments if you're gonna say that I got destroyed.
100%.
I think your fans are probably not even on your side. I think a lot of your fans might say, "Hey, you're being a little aggressive there. You came in very hot."
Hold on a second. Like, also too, when I picked up the phone, I was definitely trolling you guys. That was funny, but it was a real person on the phone. It was my buddy Vince.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit was
Billy.
so
Did Johnny ever find the clip?
Huh?
Find the clip, Johnny.
Johnny.
Oh yeah. Johnny,
where's the clip? Bump it.
So also too, Steven, the other thing that was like kind of frustrating is when I felt like you had your setup. So there was miscommunication, right? I'm not going to put it was your fault or my fault.
Sure, yeah.
I knew it was miscommunication because my whole thing was, hey, come on my podcast. And he said, hey, let's co-live stream. Yeah. But the way it's framed up, your people think I came on as a guest on the show when I was the one who asked to talk to you. So it seemed like I'm being this rude guy who's coming over and taking on the show, but I asked to talk to you. And we were supposed to be on my show asking questions.
And we did
so
both.
When I think that was part of the buildup. I'm like, dude, you're already switching it up. You're putting me in this different environment to your advantage. And I was cool. I was like, whatever, like, let's have some fun anyway. But nonetheless, like, that's how that came about, just to give context to, I don't think little 17-year-olds care, but whatever. To me, at some point,
do you 17-year-old bots care?
Hey,
come on.
Hey, actually,
please, Billy, please.
Let me ask you this, Steven. Since we keep it 100, I tell you guys shit, you tell me.
Yeah.
What is your audience demographic? You can pull them up on Insights. When I tell you your audience is young, like, you share them. You know what they are.
Right. Okay, cool. Yeah, we are not afraid of anything. We are not afraid. We don't delete comments. We show everything here. We're not afraid of anything, brother.
Because they skew young, not because I'm just saying that.
No, they don't. Right. No, they generally skew to. I think my most common is like 25 to 34. Because I've looked at these.
Let's get it. Well, I mean, we can pull them later.
We'll check it out. No, it's. No, I think it's.
I can't. Hey. No, I can't pull it up right now because I'm signed into the Drip account and I'd have to re-sign into Coffeezilla and that would screw up the whole live stream. But I can. I can pull those up and I can post them.
We'll have it. We will have it for the people. We will have it for the people. Billy. Yeah.
I mean, who would you say Would you say my audience? What would you guess my audience is? How old would you guys say they are?
I would say it makes sense. I'd say you get anywhere from like 15 to 25. Like, is where it skews.
15.
You make people
right.
I don't think you have many that are 40 and plus, but you're also talking about videos, right? Like, it depends on your subject. So you'd have to look at the channel overall versus just pulling a certain video. You talk about a hedge fund or something, you attract a different audience. That's why you get your numbers up on those videos.
One of them says, Billy, I'm a child, stop swearing. Billy, what's up with the swearing?
Yeah, a lot of swearing.
I have a child audience. You can't curse on my show.
If it's a child audience, you said F word a lot, brother.
But again, we weren't supposed to be on your show.
Right.
It was a hosting my podcast, so that wasn't ever a thing.
No, but that's not enough of an excuse. Please. Let's have a little bit of respect for the community. Let's have a little bit of respect for God, brother. Just because of a little mix-up like this, and you say F you, Johnny, find the clip. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. Hey, why are you being so aggressive? No. Simple mix-up. You say, okay, cool. Let's do your show.
Right,
we're here for the community. Let's talk.
Talking about this energy of remember, I came on the show because there was videos about me, and then I came on the show like it wasn't even people think like that was for me. Like, that's what got my attention. So kudos to you. But the other thing was just like, God damn, I was like, you keep doing this. I see Dan Bilzerian, I see all these people. I'm like, man, this is like really a career. And I get the talk show shit, right? But the talk shows go lighthearted, funny. Some do. Some are a little cruel.
I think
calling out con artists has been a strong market for years, for generations. John Stossel used to do it. Calling out con artists has always been a strong industry. And I would say it's God's work.
Yeah, for sure.
I would say it's good work.
Be careful with God's work, right? Like, Now you're talking a little bit differently. I went to private Catholic school my whole life. We could discuss the Bible. I think it's God's work because you absolutely should stand up for people who aren't getting a voice, which I said in every time in my podcast, your show, the whole thing. We're on the same page there. So I actually fuck with you guys on that. I just didn't like when you don't give both sides. But even on this,
but you guys have been giving one side for years, though, Billy.
Before I came on here, like, and I only heard like the last couple minutes, and I shot you a DM. But like that was fine. Like that shit. Like, you know, you talk your shots. You go back and forth, and it's me.
Yeah,
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Like, you know what I mean? But I just think it's when it goes lopsided, and you know, like you like Dan Bilzerian. I didn't see the whole video, but it was just like, I'm assuming he's losing all this money from here, and it's like, damn, you don't know what that dude's situation is.
You didn't watch the video, and you're talking.
You
gotta watch the video, Billy. Can I just say
Bill,
one
you
thing?
can't just say, "Oh, this is
Billy,
negative."
You say I only show one side of the story, which I find hilarious because I show a much more balanced version of this story than any of these courses do, where they still cherry pick 1% of the audience and they reject any of the other testimonials. They don't put them on their stuff. I show the other side of the story, and you go, "Hey, that's not fair. You're not showing the other side of the story." There's an entire industry to show that side of the story, and there's me and then a couple other guys on YouTube doing.
I mean, I just think if you talk about God, I think it's duty and responsibility, right? Like when you start to get a bigger audience, you get a little bit more attention, and you'll continue to grow, and your shit gonna get older.
I've gotten nicer, Billy. I mean, this is one of the things that I can't understand is both of the people that I talked about that got the most upset and angry, I was the softest on, and so I'm starting to wonder if I'm not going too soft. Because the people getting the most upset.
I didn't come on from me. It was just more of the principle of, like, for example, you make videos because you feel like you need to take a stand. I felt like I needed to take a stand for all the people who are putting themselves out there to create something good that are getting shots fired at them. So the passion you got for your people, I had the same fucking passion. And so people think it was about me. I'm like, dude, I'm good. Like, shit's good. Things are great. Like, I have no complaints. I feel grateful. But like that, so that's where that came from.
Right.
But if we make a commitment right now to stop deleting comments, I just would really appreciate that. Please.
I absolutely would not allow some bullshit fucking 15-year-old to fucking put little shit like, oh my
Billy,
God, what did I say? Oh my God, Billy, you're so loud.
Billy, you got to show both sides of the story, Billy.
This is the angle.
You're not showing both sides of the story.
Both sides of the story.
Microphone, Billy.
Oh, wow. Billy turns it around on us. You know, the writing is tight in that sense. I do like his writing.
So loud. Oh
just the way that he projects. He even said that you're projecting at one point. Like, he literally will do something, and then he'll be like, you're doing it. He's like, it's like you're deleting comments.
God,
yeah, because your guys are losers. Because they're 15-year-old idiots.
Like, I don't even
got to delete the comments.
You guys are talking with some substance, right? You make some points. I'm like, okay, cool. Most of your comments are just, oh, your microphone's like, what the fuck is this? Like, I never seen anything like it.
But let the people vote on the comments, because if they're all there, people vote, and then those ones just disappear. They go low.
If I was promoting it to my people, then I would, right? Like, then it's okay, let the people go. But it's not. It's just literally your people. I only put the video up just so that I didn't have to reply to anything, and I just let the podcast speak for itself, just to save me time. Because after today, let's be honest, I don't want to spend any more energy on this, but I actually like you guys. I think it's funny, and I'm just having fun bored at the house right now, waiting for my girl to get back from her workout.
Fair enough. So, we appreciate you coming on and providing us with some, I don't know what you'd call this. Is this like performance art? Is it comedy? Are you ripping and dipping? Are you serious?
I think your podcast was performance art and comedy with a little bit of trolling and a little bit of truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think my podcast was my real motive of what the things that I wanted to talk about. And I think you shared some good things too, honestly. And then right now I'm just dicking around and showing what up. I think sometimes people on the outside of these things take it 10 times more seriously than probably you guys would take this or myself. So just to kind of clear the air, like, you know, I don't think you're going to lose any sleep about this. I don't think I'm going to lose any sleep about this. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? And like, might as well go on and people will be good. So I think people just got it. You know,
it's great.
They can misconstrue things without, you know, a little bit more dialogue.
The game is the game, baby. We're on YouTube.
The game is the game, exactly.
The game is the game. I let you know your clickbait title even is like, I destroy him again. That's great. Like, I think that's hilarious. That's so funny. The all caps.
I watch this. Funny always wins for me. You guys do some funny shit. You know, I give funny a pass. You know what I mean? Thanks, like, you guys cracking some jokes. Like, even after my expense, like, I'll be the first. I crack some jokes. Some of your kids are funny as shit. I laughed out loud, like my ass off. So I actually enjoyed. I enjoyed a lot of comedy.
You enjoy it?
So good.
I did.
Thanks, Billy.
Holla Anything else, y'all? Before we get on with that,
Billy, I think we learned everything we needed to know.
Yeah.
Thanks,
great.
man. Appreciate you.
Great having you, man. I'm glad it was.
All right, y'all. You guys have a good one. Nice to meet
see
you.
you, bud. All right.
Thank you. Peace.
Peace. Well, guys,
nice. That was nice. I like that. That's very classy of him. Honestly, great. I think that was great.
Oh my gosh, that was incredible, dude. Well, no, I love the angle of like, hey, it's a joke. And then he's like getting upset again. And I'm like, is it a joke to you though? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Who's trolling? Are you the best troll in the world?
No. The trolls get wrapped up. You get wrapped up. It's emotional. You get wrapped up in it.
Yeah. But
it's performance art, and your body is your instrument. So,
What do the people think of that? Guys, you're all bots.
You're all bots.
15.
You're a bunch of...
A 15-year-old bot.
So funny.
Why would you say that?
He just goes in. But I thought he was going to go...
a hole, though.
I know. I thought he was going to say, like, oh, they were coming in saying such vile stuff about you.
We got the Avengers right now, dude. We got Spencer on. We got Tom Nash on. We got everybody.
Bring them on. We should get their commentary now.
I told Spencer to join. Spencer, join, baby.
Dude, Nash will come on.
Join.
This has just taken our show.
Spencer needs to come on. We've had a ton of Nash. We have
a ton of Nash. Spencer has to come on.
We love Nash.
For the community.
We got to have Spencer on for a second. He's the guy who's talked about debate, so I want to know what he thinks about the debate.
Yes. His comment was very telling. He put in the comment that, like, this guy's just not, like, doing personal insults or whatever. So he had a smart comment even. He's so professional. With the suit jacket.
Spencer's a very professional guy.
Very profesh. Love it. Love the look, man. At home, he's just got that.
We do like the look, Spencer. Very much respect the look.
It's tight, baby.
Join up, Spencer. Get in the call. I sent you an email, dude. I don't think he's suited up. I heard he just woke up, so
it's fine. Don't worry about
guys, we got to take these. Crazy amounts of.
It's the drip, baby. It's the drip. You don't have to dress up for the drip. But we have a ton of comments to read. But hey, Billie Jean was
Roberto
on.
Blake, going for a walk while I listen to this, enjoying the back and forth. Would love to see you guys do a live dinner after COVID. Would be super interesting. Novice investing. Lol. I interrupted your recap of him interrupting. Oh, he interrupted your recap of him interrupting you yesterday. Yeah. You're so lucky he took the time out of his busy schedule to watch your 3-hour live stream, Jeff. He just wants to know what the bots are up to, dude. The bots.
That's so funny, dude. But that shows you the power of comedy. It goes a long way. If you put it all in jokes, people are like, it's fun.
And it is. Look, we're just having a good time.
These guys are fun. Dude, he was like Venom yesterday.
So funny.
It was Venom yesterday. He was threatening a little bit, physically threatening. Oh
Why did you come see me in San Diego and say that to my face? Yeah. You gonna say that? Say it to my face.
Say it to my face.
Sup, Spence? What's going on?
Spency, baby. Great. My internet's going to shit. Thanks, baby.
Yeah. Amish, get it together, please. We're really gonna have to solve that permanently.
I gotta move, man. That's it. I gotta move.
That's all you gotta do.
That's it. Or get 2 internets. And now I'm thinking 2 internets.
Spency, what's going on?
Spency, baby.
Bud?
Hey,
what up?
Chris, bring up the clips. My fucking assistant can't do anything. Can't do anything.
The clips, Johnny.
Yeah, your assistant's in your bedroom.
I mean, Steven, I've got clips that are gonna, just expose you. For you saying that scammers are good people, I have it in my Johnny, where the fuck are you?
Pull up the clips, Johnny. Come on, get it together.
Johnny, pull up the clips. Will you hurry the fuck up? Hey, Steve, cool it.
Kid show, guys. Kid show. Hey, kid show. Inappropriate.
Yeah, Amish, watch your dirty mouth, okay?
Hey, I was just channeling. I'm channeling.
Steven, I was supposed to go to a coffee shop this morning, and you got me here. What are you doing, man?
What's up, baby?
Hey, I want you. Thank you, first of all. Thanks. I know your time is precious. You're busy going to coffee shops.
Have you ever seen someone so unhinged?
I know.
Well, it was all a joke. I mean, he was joking. He was trolling. Spencer, you got to understand, it's a big performance art for 15-year-old bots.
Yeah, it's a bunch of 15-year-olds. Who cares?
Tell us what you thought. I mean, listen, you said before, I've debated a few people now. How is this? This was the most unhinged it's ever been.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I could have done that much about that, because it's like, what do you do when somebody's coming at you with that heat? I mean, it's like you just have to let them do their thing and let them run themselves into the ground. What do you think?
Yeah, it was like Biden. I felt like when you got Trump, that's just like barreling over you. It's like, yo, the point of this is to make some points. We'll debate. But all he was doing was using kind of the phrase I like is might is right. It's where like the louder you are, the bigger the bully you are, it makes you right. It's just
louder
really
person,
annoying.
better person. Louder person,
Yeah.
better person. That's what's true, right?
Yeah,
That's
and I
why
thought he was
always
so
yell,
charming.
louder person, yell, better person. Of course.
He looks charming.
What's
He looks
weird-
like a guy who cracks jokes, and he's fun to be. You know what I mean? But like that was just got 0 to 60 to like so quick, aggressive.
What's weird to me is he's a marketing guy. He should know that getting your face in front of people is important. So the fact that he was already unhinged from the start, it doesn't matter if it's on Coffee's channel instead of his. It's like you have the chance to speak to a different audience that probably doesn't know you much. The fact that he was already upset was just bizarre.
I didn't understand it because, again, and I know y'all are going to say, Steven, you made this point. I know, but it's so crazy to me that I have to keep bringing it up. We were nice to him. You were on the clip that got him, that was the, cringe marketing that's actually fire.
Yeah.
And on that clip, you said, I don't know, I kind of like this guy. It seems like he's mostly doing businesses, not too much to like people. And we all kind of like, yeah, actually this marketing's pretty good. So that is what I was so confused at. And then he ended up kind of like trolling around. I mean, what was
Well,
the
he
deal?
came out hard for Ty Lopez and Dan Locke
he
at
was
one
fighting
point,
for
though.
Ty.
It's like, why are you fighting for them? And then it was like, now it's just all a joke, I think. When you start to have to delete the comments because your own people are
what
telling
do you
you
think about that? That can't be a good luck.
that's
I
not a
wouldn't
good
watched it. I think I've seen the debate like 2 or 3 times now. What I realized is the point
sick.
the
This
point of him.
podcast.
Oh, by the way, can I play you guys the intro to Billy?
Yeah, we got to hear
Jean's-
the intro because he just
Yeah,
sets
yeah,
you
let's
up like
no,
negative, right?
no. Not even that. It's just funny to me, his intro.
Is rated F for fucking great.
Hey!
Hey,
First of all, watch the kids. But who rates themselves F? That's crazy,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And it's
he's-
Billy
he's
marketing.
wild.
Billie Jean is marketing offends the internet.
I thought he was a local marketing guy like Detroiters. Like that's the kind of slogans you come up with for like a local business,
Just stop deleting comments.
You
Billy.
say I have an F, that'll get their attention. For you know what I mean? It's like such a local business marketing.
Look,
line.
this guy broke through. Coffeezilla, you're stupid, stubborn, and have a limited mindset.
Have you ever had these
Period.
people define what limited mindset means?
Well, it means you're being negative.
Does anyone know what that means?
It means you're being negative, Spencer.
Yeah, you're just being
Negative
yeah.
mindset. You're saying that what
Living
they're
in
doing
lack.
is not possible. That's living in lack, brother.
You're living in lack.
Hey,
brother.
Billie Jean, if you had a kid that wanted to go to LA and be an actress, would you go, "Oh, I know you're going to be successful"? No, I love that bit.
No way.
There-
I'm an
the-
actor.
Here's
I
the
have-
problem. There's clear different viewpoints on the world.
Yeah.
And that was like you guys were arguing above each other in the sense. So like he doesn't understand that your point of view is someone needs to understand the success rate and the failure rate and then make a qualified decision. If they want to be an actress, that's fine.
God
As long
bless
as they
them.
understand that going to LA it's probably not going to work and it's smart to get an education to have a fallback option. Whereas he's like, no, go be an actress. You're guaranteed to succeed if you have the right mindset. It's just this like toxic entrepreneur community.
Yeah. They're
I think
crazy.
it's all in the mindset. But anyway, to go back to what I was going to say, I could tell that he went on the show as a personal attack to you, whereas I got the sense that you were trying to discuss the industry because there's multiple points that he made that were personal. It was very bizarre. He did like the I think it's called the compliment sandwich, where he's like, "Hey, Steven and Amish, I like what you guys are doing, even though I think you're half retarded. You guys are idiots, zero intelligence, no integrity. Oh, but by the way, you guys get pretty good views, so good job." It's like you can't defend yourself against the critique because it's like compliment, harsh critique that has no value, and then harsh critique.
That's some hard pickup moves. Advanced level PUA.
Yeah,
But continue. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Continue the analysis.
And anyway, then he made other personal attacks. It's like, Steven, I used to know what you were doing, and then you must have gotten touched as a little kid. It's like, whoa, where did that come from?
I was trying to have a real discussion. I mean, I thought we were just going to have an honest discussion about courses, fake news, because he called me fake news in our DM. So I said, well, let's talk about fake news. Let's hash it out. I thought it'd be this very calm discussion, and it just went right off the rails. Somebody says the self-destruction of Billie Jean, he did it to himself. I agree. I don't think there was anything that it didn't have to go that way.
No.
But better ways for him.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say, like, look, he came on the show today. It was pretty chill. He stood by everything. Like, nothing's like learned, but it was like calm. It was collected.
He's learned nothing, but Right.
No. He's still making the same points on the show today. Like he's still just like, I had to delete the comments. These 13-year-old bots you got, who are they? They're crazy. The things they're saying, I had to delete it.
What I listened to was a guy who had never watched LeBron James play and then argue he's either the best or the whatever in the current NBA. It's like, how are you even making this argument? He clearly doesn't watch your show. So he's arguing something he doesn't know about, which made no sense.
I kept asking, can you give me an example? I asked it on my podcast or on my stream. I asked it on his podcast. He never gave me example of what he was so upset about. Because when I would say, oh, actually, I call it scammers, Billy. He goes, yeah, I love that. I don't like what you do with the other guys. And I said, who? Give me a specific claim. And he goes, no, you just don't show both sides. And then I go, Billy, I'll tell you a specific claim of what I did say about XYZ person, and this is why. And he goes, well, I don't want to talk about anyone. I don't want to trash anyone specifically. And it's like, well, wait, so you don't watch my show. You say Dan Bilzerian's bad, but my video about Dan Bilzerian was bad, but he didn't ever watch the video. What exactly are you mad at? I don't understand it.
I think I get it. You know what it is that all these people in the con artist industry, they're all getting conned by someone above them. So when you come out, I think he's coming out for the Sifus because he's given them a bunch of money. And this is standard. Like, this is what I find with these, with Anand, we're doing this marketing stuff. And every time we talk to someone who's kind of in this circle, it's always like, hey, I can't pay you guys. I'm going to Jason Capital weekend. It's $10,000. I'm going to Jason Capital Marketing Master weekend. It's $10,000. What do you think? I'm going to pay you? We're going to make content, idiot. They say, no, I got to go to, like, they're in the funnel, and then they're mad for those guys. I think Dan Locke, that's where, you know, the Sifu is the Sifu. He won't come on the show. It's too low for him. But then these guys just go volunteer fight for them. It's so ridiculous.
Amish, you don't know them personally, though.
Yeah.
You got to get to know these guys.
Have you talked to them?
You know, they might be scammy, but you got to get to know these guys.
Have you talked to them?
Yeah, have you talked to them? I mean, I know them personally.
He knows them. He hangs out with Ty. Listen, have you talked to Dan Locke? He's hanged out with Dan Locke. Have you talked to Grant?
I can't wait.
All he does is hang out with billionaires, guys. All the billionaires.
I'll say this for the whole internet and the audience listening and everyone. We would love to have you on. We would love to have you on. Steven would love to have you on, and then we'll talk about it after. This is great content. I got to say that. Oh. It's great. I think Grant Cardone would go in this negative, wild direction, too. Grant Cardone, he seems like the kind of guy who's just fighting.
He did with Jordan Belfort. I think he realized maybe he's not cut for interviews, because when he did his debate with Jordan Belfort, it went south quick.
Yeah.
And it felt like that when it was going on. I was like, oh, it's kind of like the Jordan Belfort thing. But then it went even more off the rails.
Yeah.
The reason why I think your debate went off the rails was because you both have similar styles of responding to any type of criticism. It's like he would bring up one point and you jump in like voice level to a 10. You guys would both do it to each other. You guys were both kind of guilty of not allowing the other to finish.
I think that's
no.
right.
I understand why you were getting that way, but there were times where
well, just to be fair,
and you
he
would like
pulled
jump
you into
in.
his game. Sorry, Spencer, real quick. Let me just make this point. It's like that's the thing. What's manipulative about these guys is that they pull you into their game. Trump does it, and like they teach this in all these like how to talk sales classes, how to have influence over people's sales classes. They teach you how to just take them on the road of like you're winning and you're right in every moment kind of thing.
Well, okay, so here's the conundrum: is like you can either start muting people's mics, or you have to play some level of aggressive. I mean, I was way less aggressive because I did want to bring it to a place of like, let's just talk. But of course you have to start being like, no, hold on. Let me make my point. This. Or wait. I can't let you get away with this. Otherwise they just end up completely steamrolling the conversation.
In case this happens again, let's discuss the best way to take this on. So what I was curious, because also like I'm not some expert debate guy here. Like if I was in your shoes, I don't know how I would respond to it either. I would have gotten frustrated too.
Same dude. But, so tight performance, just like amazing that you like how you handled it. But
yeah, I'm thinking that the strategy of agree and amplify, where you basically take what he says and then make a mockery of it. Maybe that's the best way. I'd be curious to see how he responds to that.
Interesting. Yeah.
So if he's like, Steven, you don't know these guys, you could be like, well, I had dinner with their wife the other night, so I feel like I know them better than you. Like, you know what I mean? Like just to throw them off.
Right.
I don't know if that's the best strategy, but you basically, because when you come back at him with the same like velocity, it ramps him up to a 10 because he's like, I gotta beat him at my own game. Yeah. But if you just turn the game where everything's humorous and funny and fun, because he was so serious. Yeah. Very, very serious. Like he, in his eyes, you could see like if you were in person, he had the look of a guy that wanted to fight.
Yeah, he was joking the whole time.
That's what he's saying.
It was all a joke.
Okay, no.
He was
You could see in
trolling
his
around.
eyes from the start. He kept doing like the hand motions, like he was a rapper, like he was about the freestyle.
Yeah, a lot of F words, a lot of swearing, man. Inappropriate overall.
Yeah, no. It's definitely interesting. I don't know the exact way you deal with that. I mean, to me, I always go with I do my best to stick to the actual issues, talk about them, and then go from there. The tough thing was just that it seemed like anytime I would say anything, he'd interrupt me and then just go like, no, this. Oh, no, I want to frame it this way.
Okay.
And it's like, wait, can I get my point out about statistics? I know you don't believe in them. I know you don't believe in math, but they matter, right? And he's like, well, no, why would you think about average people? It's like, okay, it matters what the statistics are, right? And so to me, if I stick to that, that's what I try to do. There's definitely probably some debate tactics, though, that I could.
So Chris Doe's tactics, like Chris Doe has a class even. I hate to promote a class on the show, but Chris Doe, I love him. He owns a marketing agency, a successful version of what, hey, maybe Billie Jean's successful. I don't want to say that. So Chris Doe has a marketing class. What he teaches, I call it like the passive aggressive Karen technique. It's like he teaches a little bit of this Karen technique, and it's basically called Socratic questioning. And his whole thing is you never get emotional. You always listen. And then you just ask a question and you wait for silence. It's like it's very control. It's almost like the above level mind control. Because what he would do is I feel like he would wait for it to silence. Are you done? Okay. Do you think that this is a productive way to have this? Like and then it's like the other guy's ranting and raving. And then he's just like, okay, I'm hearing a lot of things there. Can we zero in on one point that you want to make first? And we'll go through that. And like, he does this weird thing where it's like, he won't let up though. Like he teaches this and he does it in the class with his students on YouTube. He just teaches how like, I play on this like mob boss level where I don't raise my voice and I don't talk quick even. And it's just, I ask questions and I sit back and listen. I actually want to buy his class. I haven't bought the class. I just saw him teaching it a little here and there, but it's very smart. It's called Socratic questioning. And it's basically Socratic questioning. It's great for writing comedy too, because you're asking questions that make them like ruin their own point. You don't force your point on them. That's the whole philosophy here. You don't.
Yeah, if you can do that live, it's really
tough.
hard, but I'm with you.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's a method. There's like different methods. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like boxing. You know, he came out swinging with haymakers. Like, how do you defend that?
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, like, by the way, I had something really interesting happen last night. So I'm watching this debate because I'm going to make a video on it, just kind of review. I'm defending you because the title's going to be defending Coffeezilla, because there actually are a lot of points that are made where I feel like I'm in a similar boat. Like he would make similar.
Yes, anyway, whole community is going to fight.
There you go. The Avengers attack. But anyway, so I'm
feel
watching.
Like I need defending, but that's fine. You can call it whatever.
Well, hey, come on. I'm a content creator too. Like, come on. It's a hot topic.
It's a good topic.
But anyway,
it's correct. It's the right
I think you should make the video.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I watched this debate for like the second time. I'm watching it. Well, anyway, I usually at night I watch like a show on Netflix. I've been doing this recently. I've been in this like serial killer kick. And so I've been watching the Unabomber show, and it was on episode 4, the last one. And they go back to a time when he was at Harvard, the Unabomber, and they did these torturing techniques, what would now consider kind of torture, where he was in a psychological experiment with an instructor, and the instructor would, the point was to ask him really tough questions and be really challenging on him in interviews, and it would psychologically break him down. And it was really interesting that there were similarities between what I just watched with Billie Jean and then this guy that would now be considered unethical. There was a lot of similarities with the way they spoke. It was like anything he says, you immediately tear it down. You strip him of any belief that he has that he's right. It was really interesting.
Yeah. The projecting was hard too. It was like he was doing things and then accusing you of doing it.
Ali Safori, $5. Amish is that street epistemology. Dude, absolutely. Guys, we got Ed Tones. Hey, Coffee, don't forget about my super chat. Let me see.
So many super chats, guys. So sorry. A lot of them came in during the debate.
Jeez, dude. How do I look at like... Okay.
So many super chats today. Love you all.
Can you send it again? I'll just read it out. Ed Tones, send me something again, and I'll just read it out. Did y'all see that Andrew Fraser dropped a video?
Yeah, didn't Fraser do the apology? Didn't he say like, "Hey, it's cool, we're cool"? He dropped another video.
I thought he was cool.
Oh, is he back?
Oh God, Andrew Fraser. This is so sad. Like, the fact that he's pushing it, I don't feel bad. but like I would not go after a guy like this and put him on YouTube and make videos. Like, you know what I mean? Like it just seems like we're like this guy's going through stuff, and yeah, whatever. I mean, if he sent it, he sent it. What are we gonna do?
What did he say?
Our hands are tied. We must talk about it. We must create the content.
Content real quick.
And so to address the like ripping people apart, there's a weird thing where, hey, Steven, you get paid from YouTube ads. You're just talking about other people. There's this weird belief that this is like a bad thing, but
negativity.
It's very, very important what we're doing when you go after these scammers, because you are saving a lot of people from losing a lot of money. And what's weird about guys like Billy Jean is you have to have this mentality to do what he does, to sell the courses, where it's like 1% of people succeed. He looks at the 1% as impacting their lives. Like, I love this terminology, like impacting all these people's lives. But we see the 99% and say, hey, this clearly is not a successful program.
It's a scam then.
Yeah.
It's not, they just won't look at the evidence of it. The evidence is all so clear. And the worst thing is when people get scammed and then they won't even look at the evidence. Like I have people in my family that got scammed and they go, no, it's not bad. I'm an idiot. I was too stupid to do the MLM. Right. I'm lazy. I couldn't do it.
It's the whole water, right? If the water's half full, two people can look at the same glass of water and perceive it totally different. It's the same with the course industry. And that's where I think there's a difference of opinion, where you just see the world differently than him, as do I, and sounds like Amish does as well.
And we can disagree. By the way, Ed Tone, sorry, I missed the super chat.
Oh my God.
Three of the hardest things to say, I'm sorry, I was wrong, and Worcestershire sauce.
Oh,
shout out from Bot City. True, that is hard to say.
That is hard.
And that's, I wanted to read that real quick.
I also loved how he got mad. Like, these are all points that are in my head, where he's like, I have 800 million views, and you're like, they're all paid. And he goes, and his response was indicating that was not true. It's like, this isn't true. Well, then if you look at his YouTube, it's like 1,500 views a video.
By the way, I'm not trying to hate on anybody for using paid ads. I just thought it was funny. It's like, you didn't. It's different. All I'm saying is it's different, whatever.
Yeah. I'm with you. It's the same where it's like, dude, criticism on my channel. It's like, you're talking about these people, they're more successful than you. It's like, okay, they have more subs on YouTube, but if they're using paid ads, then
right.
It is a different argument.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to address Andrew Frazier. I don't hate you as much. This is the guy who came on our show last time.
Right.
What is it? Do it, Coffeezilla. It is bad. You're stopping people from getting ahead. You're the 99% who work for others.
Is this Frazier again?
This is Frazier.
Is this
we
Frazy?
Don't need to fight you. We're not fighting you.
It's fine.
Whatever.
Look, that's their point of view. Look, hey, we're open. No fighting. No getting so mad and yelling at people. It's like I feel like we're so cool about it. They're so aggressive, dude. I mean, I guess because they're con artists. We're messing with their money, man. Messing with my money. That's what this is. Like.
I don't understand. Andrew, I've got no problem with you, buddy.
Yeah,
it's like we had a nice little talk with you. You sent me a nice email. Let's just end it there.
Andrew, you're great, dude. And like, I really felt bad saying it on the show.
Believe in yourself.
You haven't made any money off of this shit. So stop believing in it and stop going in the chat and defending that shit. Comment.
One thing I was hoping for that you weren't able to get to because of the way Billy conducted himself.
Sorry.
I would be really curious how he started the business. This is what I'm always curious about with these course sellers, is if he was running ads for businesses successfully for years, I think what he's doing is fine. His course is probably fine. He doesn't even promise. I was trying to go through his ads to see if he makes promises. Like, he's not even in the fake guru space. Is like, hey, Amish, you can market a business and make $10 million a year. He doesn't make any of those claims.
Yeah.
But I would be curious how much of his business was, actually being a marketer versus being a marketer that markets products that teaches people how to market, kind of the newer day pyramid scheme.
Yeah. That is the pyramid scheme. That, like, the sales course is like one of the many pyramid schemes in the game. But the curriculum is same as Cult, same as any sales training. These guys are teaching, like, how do I get more people in the funnel? And then how do I just keep making up products for them? Like James Arthur Ray, this guy, like this old self-help coach, I was watching his stuff from the 80s, and he even had like a 5-level program. It's always like, you have to pay the $40,000 to be acceleration man. Like, until it's like all different levels of manhood, of like success. You know what I mean? But to get alpha millennial man, it's like $40,000. Dude, some guys were paying $100,000 a year to just go, and it was wild. There was like Tony Robbins shit, party, whatever. 3 people died in his hot sauna that he made, which is fucked up, and it's really sad.
This is crazy story about this. Yeah.
Crazy story. Yeah. But yeah, no, these guys
gotta
never
get to that higher level of consciousness, brother.
Yeah, you got to go to the
That's
high level.
crazy, man. So you're saying there's like a pyramid. So it's like bottom level, you're a starter level man, and then it's like you're the next level man. But in order to reach the top, you pay all this money to be the actual complete man.
Yeah, yeah. And the pyramid scheme, he puts it on the projector in the thing. There's 500 people in the audience, and he goes, "Guys, let me tell you guys what we have for you today, because I want to help you out. I want to make sure that all of you get to Alpha Millennium Man." So and then he puts it up, and then when business starts going bad, of course, what does he do? Of course, what is he like? This is the problem with these guys. He's just sitting in this documentary going like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I had a flock. I had some real estate in their minds. I don't know what happened. They all left me. It's like, guy, 3 people died, right? And you have the video, and it's literally like the video's like, I want to help you guys out. I want to make sure we get everyone in here signed up, because you know what? We got to all rise up in consciousness. So he looks and pulls up a pyramid, and he just goes through the prices. But he's like, today only, I'm going to give you Alpha Millennial Man for $8,000, something like that. So a bunch of these guys came in on a discount too. The last one, they came in on a discount priced one. But sometimes he gets them for 40,000. Sometimes he just sells the whole thing for 8,000. Now he can't sell shit. He's just like, I don't know where they all went. They're all gone. It's weird. These guys, there is like a bit of delusion in them. Even when you're talking to Billy G, like it's so hard to be mad at the guy because he does believe it or something.
You're right.
You have to have it. So I've come to grips with like, you have to have certain wiring in your brain to do certain things. So like Steven, Amish, I feel like you're in the same boat. We couldn't be gurus. We just don't have it in us. We wouldn't be able to sleep at night. We'd start making ads and be like, this doesn't feel right. We just don't have it in us to do it. So it's not like we can't be successful in the sense of like, because I know some of these guys try to attack you. It's like, do you run a business, Steven? Do you run a business? Huh? Do you run a business? It's like, okay, sure, he doesn't. But at the same time, he's not interested. He would get no value out of running a course selling business. Neither would I. I couldn't sleep at night.
Look, you guys, your YouTube channels make money.
Than you.
But you guys, both of you guys, your YouTube channels make money because you run them like a business. It's a business.
But you're a scam. You're a scam. I love that. It's like a scam. Yeah. What are you talking about? A scam.
Crazy. No, this is a business, man. It's a value provided. It's like enough people watch that there's money. Are you crazy? That means that's how tight the fucking value is. No, he has no respect. What is he talking about?
Bill, it's funny too when he's like, you use other names for content, but at the same time, his ads rely on other people's movies, right? Because all of his ads are about like 007. So he's basically leveraging that brand.
I like that ads. I like that though. Yo, Steven, I sent you an ad actually. Yeah. I don't know if you guys want to play it. It's 30 seconds, but it's basically.
I want to get the super chat real quick. I want to get the super chat real quick. CM, I told these gurus, they tell you in private that it doesn't work. It's disgusting. Mutual friend, SMH. Chris Doe is legit, by the way.
Yes.
A lot of people are saying Chris Doe is legit.
Tight, very tight. He would come on the show too, and he has 1 million subs now.
ACEX. Do you know anything about the proprietor of the cult that is Scientology? You guys would love the history of this guy. Self-help turned pseudo-religious scholar, EST. And they were like such an influence. No, I don't know.
That's great. I got to cover that. I just put up my first video, Spency, baby. And it's been years. Yeah.
Like maybe a week ago. Yeah, I saw you had a few. Your last one was like telling jokes on the side of a street or something.
It was a patio. It was a patio.
Okay.
Guys,
it was the only place you could do comedy. It's the only place you can do comedy.
This is a super funny show. Can I show you what my favorite part though is?
Sure.
Let me show you the part that I love, because he starts it up, and then he has this segment called "Do Your Karmas."
My money book one. Before we get into that, do your karmas. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and on my count, we're gonna hit that notification bell, and we are gonna start this spiritual lecture in 3, 2.
How good is that? That's
Amish,
fire.
I think so. I went back and watched the video we did about Billie Jean as marketing a while ago. Like, Amish, you're really funny.
Thanks,
and so I think you do have a lane where I think if you, so I take things very seriously, and then Steven does like, I think if you go on the opposite of me, where it's like you let your personality thrive, I think you could do great.
Thank you. Yeah, no, that's the hardest part, is just letting it flow out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I don't know if you want to be the yin to my yang. So like I make videos that are serious, and then if you can do the opposite,
guys,
but like
you're
funny, I think
the human race down right now. The human race
Ooh.
is going down. Andrew Fraser says, I can't sleep at night. You guys are keeping the human race down. What are you talking about?
Andrew Fraser, what is he doing?
Don't take a chance or a risk because the stats say you won't succeed. That's not what we're saying.
Not what we're saying.
We're saying know the stats and then make the jump. I knew the stats of YouTube.
I think one thing, not to put
anyway.
words in your mouth,
sure.
but I think for you, it's making educated decisions.
Absolutely,
so
of course.
Understand that the courses don't succeed. If you still want to follow Dan Locke, understanding that it's unlikely that you'll succeed, by all means do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just to be very clear.
By the way, one of the criticisms that some people do have of you, Steven, is I think are accurate. And that is what you've done really well on YouTube is you've gone super one way where it's like entertainment, expose these guys. And I think where Billie Jean didn't articulate it well, but when he says show the other side, I don't think he realizes that your channel serves a purpose and that it's very much the extreme. Like a lot of your following does believe that course sellers are scammers. Mm-hmm. It's like inherent. And so I feel like you've done really well with that audience. And I think what you're doing is valuable, but I do think there is like a little bit of a lack of, hey, there's also some people that sell $4,000 courses that are good. Now, how you do that, I don't know, nor do I think it matters, but I think that's where that criticism comes from.
Sure, to be very clear though, let's talk about where that comes from, right? So first of all, I've been making a concerted effort to have legitimate people on, right? That's number one, more interviews with that. I highlight great marketing, but show me the $4,000 course that's ROIing for enough people to justify the cost of the course. If you're talking about a pre-qualifying course, I have no problem with it. I say that all the time. If it's a course that you're targeting business owners, that's fine. And maybe if you argue that I don't say that enough, that's fair. But I have nothing against a course that, look, there are specialty courses, right? It doesn't make sense to do at scale. So you instead charge a higher price and it's a premium business model and you do it for premium things. But if you're advertising to everybody, any beginner, any Joe Schmo off the street that is likely, just by the odds, if you're taking literally everybody, just people, and you tell them no experience required, you tell them no school required, no anything required, you can just make a wildly profitable business from nothing, I'm gonna call it a scam in all likelihood. It just depends. But so that's where I kind of think like, is it a criticism of like, I don't say that enough? I think that's fine. But to say that I don't understand that, I don't think is, or I believe that is not fair.
Yeah, true. I think what's tough for you is you do appeal to a lot of the audience who views courses as scams. So I did a video recently with Ryan Pineda, who I can tell you is one of the most legit dudes I've ever been around. And someone commented on my Instagram photo with him, like, this isn't good for your brand because you're with a guy a scammer who sells courses. And it's like, okay, this guy clearly thinks that people who sell courses are scammers, which is not the case. We actually do different things. So you focus really heavily on the courses, which I generally stay away from. I focus more on the person selling the courses. And so I think where you're at is definitely true. I do believe in what you're saying, in that most courses, regardless of price, you're going to have a low success rate.
Yeah, and if you're open with that and you're honest with the marketing, I don't have a problem with it. Again, it comes to the marketing. It comes to who your audience is, right? And that's what I kind of got upset about. But look, hopefully this industry is making a course correction and we can see a better kind of person emerge who's kind of like, look, if you want extra help, whatever, let's pay more. You can pay more money to have like personalized help or whatever, personalized coaching. If you're not putting crazy stuff in your ads, it's not that big of a deal, right?
Here's the final point I'll make before I go. He also brought up that like the last segment was about house building. There was a big argument between you two. You were arguing different things. I think with these course creators, a guy like Billie Jean, it doesn't seem to connect in his head. He views selling courses as mentorship. And where me and you two would agree is that, like if I'm a YouTuber, let's say I'm a successful YouTuber, like I'm pretty successful. Mm-hmm. If I were to literally mentor Amish, would he have a higher chance of succeeding? Of course, but he probably couldn't pay me enough to do a one-on-one mentorship like every day because he's just starting out. Let's assume he doesn't have the money to pay for that. Yeah. So he was arguing that if you went out and got a mentor, would the statistics change? Well, yes, of course, but courses aren't mentorship. Courses are a very vague surface level. Here's how to start YouTube. Very different.
Yeah.
I mean, we actually had part of that discussion on the podcast. That was like one discussion that we did end up having. And absolutely. I mean,
I'm going to listen to his podcast and then I'm going to make a video on it. Hopefully the video turns out pretty good.
That's great. Love it, man. Spencer, on it, dude.
Spencer, thanks for coming by, bud. Ivan Sergevic. Billie Jean is the Steven Spielberg of
See you guys. Good talking to you, Amish.
Later, buddy.
See you, Steven.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
See you, Spencer.
Love it. Spencer. I was gonna say, you know what I was gonna say? I was like, who's this guy? Is this guy a pickup artist? Because remember he mentioned like someone who's like totally legit. It's like I wonder where. I wonder who the guy was. I want to see that guy now. That he posted a picture of the guy, and then people on his friends were like, "Hey, you look bad for posting with this guy." I wonder who the guy was. I forgot, but I'll ask him. Because I don't know.
Pineda, I think.
Ryan Pineda. Yeah, I mean, look, we're not saying that everyone has to be a scam. We never even said Billie Jean was a scam. We never said it. We thought he was a nice guy. He looks like he could be on a sitcom. San Diego advertising.
It's
like
crazy, dude. It's crazy.
He looks like he could make a silly ad. Yo, can you play that clip? It's 30 seconds. I sent it to you in the chat. It's this local ad. And then maybe we should move to another topic. You think we should move to another topic, or is this too sexy? It's too sexy.
Oh, let's watch the ad.
I can insure your car for
How much will it cost me, yeah?
$1 million.
Agent Remco, don't let him take advantage of that woman.
It's too late, Agent Rem.
What is this?
This is an ad. This is a local ad.
She's
This is what I
already
thought Billie
signed
Jean
the-
did.
I see.
Hey.
You're like he's doing local ads like this.
Agent Remco, we have another situation.
This does seem like
I think it's so cool that people do this, dude.
I think it's great that people did this.
I think it's great that people do this. This is no disrespect. If we
Yeah.
said we said Billie Jean was a little cringe and he got mad about that, but it's like, guy, it's no disrespect, man. I think it's cool that he did that. Like, imagine working for a place and they go, "Hey, we're gonna reenact Wolf of Wall Street." You'd be like, "Sick. We're amazing. We do cool shit here." I mean, it is a sociopath movie, but whatever.
Right. No, it's bizarre. I don't know. Again, I'm just kind of weirded out by like I feel like we've actually been trying to show more of the good side of this industry.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to me. I don't know. Maybe
It's interesting.
I'm
Yeah,
missing
whatever.
something.
Whatever, man. I mean, we can move on to the next guy, dude, because the next guy we got.
Who are we talking about?
I really like this guy, and he's in Texas. I know that's rough for you.
Who?
He's in Texas. Collier, you see this guy?
Oh,
Went viral last week.
Collier, dude. Collier.
Collier, I mean, I just love the. I don't know how viral it's going on YouTube, really, but I feel like we can get a good clip out of this. But I just love this guy. He goes, 2 wives, 2 fiancés, 13 girlfriends. This is bad. Great thumbnail. Simple, to the point. I put it in the Trello. Great thumbnail, dude.
Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about this one?
I'm talking about the thumbnail. Yeah, that's the story. But I put a thumbnail in there too.
Oh yeah, let me see if I can pull this up.
Because I feel like the thumbnail just sets up the story. It's just like, okay, got it.
Here's a thumbnail.
Okay,
guys.
got the story.
2 fiancés, 2 wives, 13 girlfriends. This is bad. Who are we talking about? here?
Where's this is Jason Collier. I think
John
it's
Anthony?
Jason.
No, I'm just kidding. Synod police chief gets caught cheating on wife after both mistresses he proposed to discover each other on Facebook and unravel his lies. What is this, Amish? What is this we're talking about?
How do you do it though? Like, can you imagine?
Is this the ultimate pickup artist? Are you saying?
This is the ultimate. This is like the most I don't give a shit pickup artist out of all of them.
Sure.
Show me this game. Show me two wives, 2
Chief
fiancés,
Jason
13 girlfriends
Collier
game.
is arrested and has resigned.
Thanks for joining us tonight. This is a developing story that we've been following closely since yesterday. The city of Stinnett put Collier on administrative leave yesterday. That's according to the city manager. Today, he's been arrested by the Texas Rangers and he resigned. KAMR Local 4's Kaylee Green has more from local law enforcement and from the woman who claims that she was the alleged victim of Collier's alleged crime. Kaylee joining us now live in studio with our top story.
They're
tonight
doing
at
this
10.
like it's a murder case. I don't want to
You're
be
saying
honest.
no big deal.
I'm not saying no big deal.
Amish, of course
I'm not
it's
saying no big deal.
What are you talking about?
I'm not saying no big deal. I'm not saying that's wrong. What he did is wrong. It's rude. It's rude. He didn't kill someone though, but it's rude. It's wrong.
I get the feeling sometimes that when you see like a cult or something, you're like, is it really that bad?
Sometimes I'm like, hey, let a player play. That's what I feel so weird with all these guys getting mad at us. It's like, hey, you know, I have a very, hey, let a player play mentality, right? Why are we tied to the government with these contracts and these schmontracts? Now, I could never do this, by the way. I can't even date one girl and then start dating another girl. I feel like every girl I've ever dated, they just started dating the next guy and then broke up with me. Always. Because that's how they get out. They're like, it's too emotional otherwise. It's going to be I need the next one.
That's terrible,
set up
Amish.
before I cut it.
You need a
I can't even do that.
You need a PUA course?
I don't need, if this guy teaches it,
Kaylee?
I'm just saying.
Jackie, Texas.
That's the face.
DPS
guy.
Sergeant Cindy Barkley says the Hutchinson County. He's charged with tampering with a government record with the intent to defraud or harm, which is a state jail felony. His bond was set at $10,000.
Wait, what did he do?
Fraud or harm, which is a state. He's charged with tampering with a
he
government
faked the
record
divorce
with
papers.
the intent to defraud or harm.
He said, baby, I'm divorced.
Oh, see, that's where you go wrong. Listen,
said, "Baby, I'm
honestly,
divorced."
this is like a lot of famous people get brought down by really dumb things. Like, didn't one of those famous gang member guys? He got like from like mobster days. He got arrested on like tax fraud, like a small tax fraud thing. And it's like
they get you.
They get you on the small stuff though.
You got to be tight, man. You got to be tight. You got to be on top of every little thing.
His bond was set at $10,000. Tuesday, Amarillo woman Cecily Steinmetz posted this to Facebook, saying she was engaged to Collier before she learned he was married. Steinmetz.
That's got to be a trip. You're engaged. It's like, oh, by the way, you should meet my wife.
His original post has gone viral, shared tens of thousands of times, even internationally. I spoke with Steinmetz, who alleges Collier sent her a fake annulment document. Steinmetz says this photo of an annulment document is from Collier.
And then he was like, well, I'll get you the annulment. He's like, just hold on. And I was like, okay, let me see it then. And he sent that to me. And I told him, I said, well, I'm not going to take this at its face value. I'm going to check it out on the county. I do not think it was right in his position to be presenting people with a false document like that.
You can see on this document it claims it was filed in the 108th
love
District
scams.
Court in
No money,
County.
love scams. You know who could
Judge
teach this?
Doug
Actually,
Woodward
Mindful Attraction
presided-
2.0. I think he teaches this basically.
They're under that name or cause number. Our cause
Mindful
numbers are
Attraction's a nice
completely
guy.
different, consisting of a 0
No, he teaches
followed
this.
by
He's
6
like-
numbers
he's
starting in 7
if
or
he-
8. My court is followed by the letter E.
Al Capone
It's
is who
a
I was
fake,
thinking of,
end
guys.
quote.
Al Capone.
Dude, Mindful
Late
Attraction would have said,
Thursday
hey,
afternoon,
watch the
Stinnett
Facebook post. No Facebook post. Make up a story for that. Like he let her post on
posted a
Facebook. It's
statement
like
to the city's
idiot.
Facebook page saying, quote, Chief of Police Jason Collier
Oh, people are saying check out Billie Jean's new description. Sorry, guys, we're gonna have to stop. We interrupt this broadcast.
Interrupt this program for Billie Jean again.
Dude,
I love the drama.
Stop.
It's like hard to do another. You can't even do another topic. We tried. Hey, we tried.
We gave it our best shot.
We tried. It's Collier. I said, hey, this is sexy. It's Texas. Look, it's no Billie Jean. That's a fight brought to... What is it?
Coffeezilla destroyed by Billie Jean is marketing. He came to our podcast after our conversation. He had zero ability to distort my sound, add background images, ask for donations from kids that follow him, leverage bots and alias accounts, and he didn't want to be on video.
Well played. Well played, Billie Jean. Well played. You have interrupted our show and you have done this to us. Well played, Billie Jean. Well, this is so Coffeezilla
Universe. He's trolling, guys. It's just a joke.
Is he the Joker of
Coffeezilla
Universe?
He's not upset.
He's not upset. It's a joke. Don't worry.
Why would he
Dude.
put this?
These accusations?
Psychos, dude. Psychos.
They always accuse you
of course
first.
He's not a psycho.
No, he's a great guy. I'm glad he came on. I'm glad he came on and chatted with us. But nothing was learned and nothing changed. Like clearly, he just we're talking to a robot or something. I don't know. I don't get it. This guy. What is he? He's literally just saying that you did everything that he's doing.
Guys, this has been the wildest. It's been a trip, man. It's been a trip. Let's just leave it there, man. Don't go on his stuff. I would never endorse anyone going on anybody's page and putting anything. I don't, seriously, don't do that. But I do think you should allow comments. Why not? Don't do that. Now, what's up with the description? Donations from kids that follow him, leverage bots, and aliens. Hilarious, guys.
Donations from kids.
Billie Jean isn't upset. Billie Jean is not upset, guys. He's not.
He's not upset. He says,
listen, boys, I got to take a break. I've been shouting and yelling and running around.
For 2 days now.
Bro, I got to chill.
For 2 days now. You want to call it? What are you saying?
Let's call it, dude. It's been a good show. Look,
it's a good show, man.
Came for Billie Jean. We did the Billie Jean.
We did the Billie Jean.
We laughed. Yeah. We had him on again. The bots are mad. And
look, the bots talk too much shit. So easy on the. Hey guys, pump the brakes on the bots. Pump the brakes. Okay.
So thank you so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Subscribe to the Drip. Subscribe to Amish Patel.
Yeah, check out my video. We'll put a link somewhere. I'll put a link in the comments.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.
Love you, baby. Subscribe. Peace. Tell your friends. Don't join a cult, would you?